Okay, we are now live with Toaru podcast number 21. And today we're going to be talking all about the Genesis Testament 8 spoilers. So, if you haven't read the volume yet, you're in the wrong place maybe. Unless you happen to love spoilers, then fair enough, can't control that. But you'll be in for a lot of surprises as we discuss this crazy-ass volume. And if you've seen my review of it from yesterday, you'll definitely know what I'm talking about. But I'm just going to add some stuff to the stream to make sure it's functioning. Apologies. Okay. Let's let the folks over on Twitter know we are live. Great. Okay, we are joined by... Yes, we are joined by Malcolm and Rizgod Othinus.
Yo, what's up, dude? That's me. That's me, bro. That's me. I'm sorry, that was bad. No.
Nice to have you back on.
Thanks for having me back, bro. It's been forever. I think the genuine last time I was on was, what was it? Genesis Testament 7, I think? Was that it? I don't remember. It's been a hot minute. But, boy, but yes, thank you, bro. I got so much to say. Well, when we get there. I got a lot to say about GTA. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I had to threaten you with an upcoming podcast to make you catch up. It's worked successfully. I'm very glad.
It did. It worked really well.
Hey. See, it was all in the Keikaku Dori. One of my many plans. But that aside, I also announced channel members. And I want to give shout outs to Kaojao. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Well, Red the Hero, I can pronounce that. That's easy. And Gig. Welcome to the Golden Dawn. And if you don't know what channel memberships are, I'll be uploading weekly or bi-weekly exclusive channel member videos on the channel. So it'll be videos that channel members themselves want to see. They'll basically be able to suggest their ideas, and it'll be like our little cult circle thing, just like an index. We will build the greatest magic cabal the world has ever seen. And of course, you will get a little magic circle thing next to your username, which will get more colourful the longer you are a member. And the best part is emotes. You'll get some spicy emotes. There's not many at the moment because we don't have many channel members, but the more members that join, we will get more funny emotes, which you might recognise from the Discord server. I'll try add some based Aeon ones, which you might know what I'm talking about if you are on a server. I think the link to the server will be in the description as well, so check that out. But yeah, channel members are a thing now, so had to shout it out. But without further ado, let's start by talking about GT8. I've already had my say on it yesterday, so who wants to go first? You want to go first, Malcolm, and just talk about your general thoughts?
My general thoughts. With this volume, I think it started off really slow. I wasn't a big fan. Probably the first two chapters. It wasn't until chapter 3 I started to really get into it, because I wasn't too big into the them mostly just being trapped inside of the what was it? It's like an LTV type vehicle. Something octopus.
Predator.
Predator octopus. So for that part, I don't know. I wasn't too into it until the latter half, but once it started picking up, it really started picking up for me. But I don't think it's one of my favorite volumes. It's probably in the middle in terms of my enjoyment of the volumes so far.
We got a new member, by the way, Jacob Onuka. There we go. I'm the worst at pronouncing names and stuff, but welcome, Jacob. You will now have access to the first exclusive video on the channel where I talk about how I first got into Index, actually, which is not something I've talked too in depth about, but it's 12 minutes of basically how I got into Index and just fell in love with the series, so I hope you enjoy, and of course, more content to come. But sorry, Malcolm, for interrupting you.
No, you're fine. I was finished right there.
Hey.
Oh, you were done?
Yeah. I don't want to go too deep into it and until we get to that point. Yeah.
All right. Well, here, let me let me tell you something. I'm actually the complete opposite of you, Malcolm. I actually really enjoyed the first 2 chapters. Actually, I enjoyed basically everything except the very end, which we'll talk about later. I'm very annoyed with the ending of it, but the first 2 chapters I personally really liked. I just love the interaction between Anna, Aradia, and Toma in the car, and how much of a potty mouth Anna is. I love it. I was laughing so. Oh my god, I was having a blast reading all that. So I really enjoyed it. I really liked it.
Yeah, she definitely carried the first half.
Oh my god, yeah, she carried. She yeah, she did. Yes, she did.
Right.
All right, calm
Make sure
down.
you mute your mic if you're gonna start moaning like that.
I didn't even vote. What are you talking about? Oh my god. All right, whatever. But no, I really did like it. I kind of wish there was more Accelerator, but can't have everything. Not much. It's not like he's doing anything much, locked up in jail still.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess that's about it. I could go on more, but sorry, yeah, I could go on more, but we'll get to all that. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. See, you can't just Riz in Index. You have to Riz everywhere.
You have to punch women in the face to Risen Index.
Yeah. And Jacob is from the Czech Republic. Nice. Eastern European. I've not been, but maybe one day. We will see. My general thoughts. Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with the volume. I'm not going to lie. Does that mean like I thought it was rubbish or anything like that? Nope. I thought it was a good volume. Just that I thought it was going to be some climactic freeway war, which was going to destroy Academy City and the world and stuff. But nah, didn't happen. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I just thought it would be, less traveling from one side of the city to the other.
Hey, but yo, quick question. Do you sorry, but do you think that this is still the build up to something even better? Or I guess like bigger, not better, bigger, like in the next volume that's gonna come out whenever that is?
I hope so. I mean, we've said that about GT for a while, and we are all aware that Kamachi loves a slow build-up. He teases, he does these episodic arcs like in OT, and then he slowly gets to the crazy climactic arc, and then he has to do a soft reset once he does get to that point. We've seen it time and time again with the Othinus arc, and after World War III when he started New Testament. And with the introduction of a certain Chad at the end, who seems like a anti-Toma and I guess a human Koronzon.
Nah, I got faked out with that, but I'll talk more on that whenever
we will save the Rosen Chad for later.
Yeah. No! That pisses me off. I'm sorry. You know what? We'll get there later. I'm so mad about that. I can't. I'm sorry.
What?
You're
mad about him being a Chad?
No, I'm just mad about the ending. I don't like it. I did not like it. Bro, Kamachi, bro, he played with my feelings, dude. He played with my feelings right now. I don't like that. All right, I'm sorry for interrupting you, man, but I just
No, it's okay. We all know you simp for Alice as well as Aradia, so you were devastated that you're. Anyway,
buddy. Let's not get carried away now. Hold on, here, sir. Oh my lord.
Okay. Jokes aside, we will. Yeah, I know it's so tempting to talk about the ending because of how mental it was and the cliffhanger and all that. But we have to start slow and then build up, unfortunately, just how things are. Okay, let's talk about the prologue. So, prologue opens up and it starts pretty much like immediately after GT7, where Toma's taken Anna Sprengel, like freed her from Alistair's gang, and then has also allowed Iradia to use her magic again by removing her duct tape. So, and basically said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to save you now. I'm going to save, who has been basically the main villain of GT so far, I guess." And then people's expectations then were like, "Oh, this is going to be like New Testament 10, because just like when Toma freed the enemy of the world and took her side, it's going to be exactly like that volume," but it wasn't. But what did you guys think of the prologue?
I mean, it set things up. Like I said, I wasn't too invested in the first half of the book. Oops.
I thought it was fine. Like I said before, I was the opposite of Malcolm. I think the part to where they get into the Predator or Octopus tank car, whatever, before that was kind of boring to me, if I'm being kind of honest. But once they got into it, like that's where I started to like really enjoy. I just really like the conversations they had like in it, and then like you could like just by reading the dialogue of it, you could kind of tell like Aradia was like slowly changing and accepting Toma, like very slowly. But I don't know. I like that kind of character development though, personally. Like when I read,
I didn't feel like it was that slow. I felt like she sort of by GT8 she was sort of fully like invested in Toma.
I'm quite surprised you said it was boring before they got the tank Othinus, because we did have quite a few like mini fights up until that point. I mean, it was very quick. It was very short. Like we had Anna Kingsford come out of nowhere, and then I was standing up to her, and I'm really annoyed we didn't get to see that fight. I'm really annoyed because I'm like, I want to see Iwas fight Anna Kingsford. I don't want that to be cut. And then combined with that, we also see Mut Phoebes. She like also appears at the same time, and then launching shrink drinks out of nowhere and fighting the Academy City tanks and stuff. I thought that was quite entertaining.
Dude. Yeah, okay, so actually, I'm glad you said shrink drink. So, like, what you said is true, but when I first read that shrink drink, like, in the thing, like, in the text, I was like, what is that? I am so confused. A shrink drink? I was thinking of a literal drink. Oh my god, dude, for real? Oh my god, but no, bro, I was so confused. But then, I found it was a spear later on, but
yeah,
I was
just like in
confused.
Alice in Wonderland when Alice picked up the spear called shrink drink.
Well, you reading like Dr. Seuss books, bro? I never read that when I never read Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, really?
Nah, bro. My childhood consisted of like Super Smash Bros. And Sonic.
How could you not watch Alice in Wonderland? Or at least read it? It's part of the Index series.
Why didn't I read the real book Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Because I got scarred by watching Johnny Depp play the Mad Hatter in that live action adaptation.
It's not even accurate to the books. How are you going to power scale Alice if you haven't read Alice in Wonderland?
You can't even power scale Alice because she's shown no feats of power scale. Like, all she can do is stop time. That's
why you read the book that she came from.
Oh my god. All right.
Alice from the book is at least multiversal.
Multiversal? Do you know what you're saying?
Oh, bro. I mean, I think you like skim read through GT7, or it's been so long since you read it that you've probably forgot what it was because they were introduced then.
Yeah, no, I probably it has been a very long time since I read GT7, so I forgot. I ain't gonna lie.
It's only been like 8 months.
Oh yeah, only 8 months. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Foolish me.
Yeah, Kamachi's regular release schedule once every 8 months, as he's always done.
But going back to what you were talking about before, the fight between Kingsford and Iowa's, that was man, wanted to see that.
Yeah, it seemed like a recurring theme of the volume, because later on there's another fight which we'll get onto, which is cut short, which kind of happens off screen as well, and it's like, bruh, these are like really powerful characters that I want to see clash. Like, this isn't like fodder fucking anti-skill members. These are like secret chiefs and the strongest magicians, and we're getting it cut completely. It's like, why?
I don't know. Maybe they're just teasing, bro. Maybe we'll see it in GT9, dude.
Imagine if the end fight of GT8 just gets cut off. Like, they just, no, we're not going to show that. Time skip.
Just like how it happened at GT7.
Oh, yeah. Well, which fight are you talking about? The end fight at GT7?
The final fight.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. Yeah.
Fighting the thing.
Yeah. That's true. Anyway, so we get introduced to the plan. So, or should I say before that, Anna hacks one of the predator octopuses using her smartphone, as she's got data from her RNC occultics days, so she's basically able to hack Academy City technology. And she doesn't use it again after this because she's scared that if she abuses like the hacking, that Academy City is going to notice and patch it out. So that's a convenient way for her to not use it after this, because it would make things a lot easier if they could just like hack all the fucking obstacles in the way just to get to the district they need to get to. Any comments on that?
I mean, it's sort of a convenience, like plot. Sometimes it felt sort of contrived, like how able Anna is. But I mean, I'm mostly indifferent to it.
Yeah, I guess because she did, spend a lot of time in Academy City and was. Oh yeah, she got the data from like the people who signed up to her website, I think, to learn magic. From what I gather.
Yeah. This is actually allegory for China and Kamachi's thoughts regarding data gathering by the Chinese.
That's an interesting point, actually,
Whenever
because
you download Gacha.
Malcolm, that is an interesting point, because I will bring that back up in chapter 1. There is. You'll see what I mean, because I think there's a meta commentary going on, but I'll say that for later.
I feel like there's been a lot of that in GT with like the protesters and everything.
Yes, and like the police themes in GT3, like it feels like Kamachi is like putting like subtle modern day political undertones in his GT volumes, which is really interesting. But it's not in your face like with Hollywood nowadays, which is better. What else have we got? So yeah, Anna's plan to basically save herself, I guess, and foil the bridge builders cabal is she needs this magic database in District 15, and they're in District 12 at the moment, so they got to go to the other side of the city essentially. And with this magic database, they're basically using it as physical evidence to threaten the Transcendents with, because apparently it'll expose their plan or something vague like that. We later learn what their plan is, but yeah, apparently this would make them second guess things and possibly make him forget Anna. I don't know. Make him just move on and just like, oh, we can't do anything now, otherwise we're basically getting blackmailed or something. And Anna doesn't have a perfect memory, so she can't remember like what's in this database. But physical evidence is apparently more useful than just her saying meaningless words. Yeah. The fact that she has something in her hand.
I think she like she sort of remembers it, but the idea was just she wanted to double check her data. Like she already generally knows what it is, but just wants to verify. It was sort of I don't know, it's weird. I just think all that stuff in this volume was weird.
I'll tell you a weird part later on, man. With a Ronnie,
I'm sure you're
in the
gonna go on
tank,
a
dude.
20. Oh, that one.
No, It was honestly one of my most favorite parts in the GT8 volume. But we'll get to that when we get to. I think it's chapter 2, I believe, if I remember right. I'll double check that real quickly, but I think it's chapter 2.
Yeah. Okay, what else have we got in the prologue? Okay, Alice is frozen completely. Like, she can't move. She's basically just got Vietnam flashbacks perpetually, which is immobilizing her, because Toma obviously hurt her mentally from saying, "You're a bad girl, Alice, you should stop beating the Transcendence up and bullying me with your griffin," which I had to blow up from the inside. And then she can apparently like use her power still, even in a frozen state, apparently, because I think she splits like Trismegistus in half.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Wait,
No,
did she
no,
split him?
I don't
I
think
thought
it was a
just
split.
did that himself.
Oh,
Wait,
did
no,
it?
It was
I
like
don't
a
think-
weird.
Wait, was it himself? I thought.
Okay.
And then gold.
Let's go back to it.
Mary brought him. Yeah, I was Mary brought him back, but after that, but like I don't remember. No, I thought she did. No, wait, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Okay, let me read it.
Yeah.
Anything happened? She has stopped. But his
The butler bit his
rejection
lip.
had. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I'll say, but the butler bit his lip until it produced an unpleasant tearing sound. Oh, it wasn't just
Yeah.
his lip. The tearing sound continued on and on as endothelial collapsed. He split right down the middle, and even as he split himself apart, HT Trismegistus roared toward the sky above, using the giant fish around his new jaws. What is it? I don't think it.
He did it to himself out of, I guess, stress.
Chat, help us out. Who did it? Because what else does it say
my
before
God.
that?
I think he was just stressed about the situation as it stands with Alice, more so than Alice doing something to him.
Yeah. Oh, no, it wasn't. So it says he was willing to pulverize and attempt to bring the flow back to the flow of time back to his beloved master. The action was the butler's way of showing his loyalty. Actually, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, that makes more sense, because otherwise it'd be like, oh wait, Alice can actually do stuff while frozen, which would be handy for later. But yeah, I guess Trismegistus is a masochist. Trismasochist. There we go. That could be his new name, rather than random letters. What is going on here?
Just keep going, bro.
Is that a thought bot, or is that an actual?
No, that's my girl. That's my girlfriend.
Oh,
All
is
right.
it? My bad. I was like, I don't know if this is like
that's-
one of
It's
those
his old
invasions.
No, it's not one of those. Not one of those.
Okay, good. Okay, we got a super chat from Evolution GG Vegito. Thank you. I'm just here to donate, and I haven't read GT8 yet, so I'm just going to dip out right now. Bye, everyone. Oh, yeah, thank you so much, man. Like, that's very kind of you. Appreciate the
Vegito.
support, as always.
What a good guy. I like him.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Just like Dragon Ball, Vegito Solos, the entire index verse. Don't you think so, Othinus?
I'm sorry. Say that again. What would you say?
You know, I think Vegito probably
attention, what?
solos the entire index verse. Don't you
Wait,
agree?
solos? Whoa.
Vegito?
Vegito? Oh my god,
Yeah.
bro. You are talking some mad shit right now, bro. Oh, Nope. Bro,
Well, I mean,
Vegito
like,
can't even get past Satan, bro. Even Uehari
Base-
solos.
Krillin probably solos.
Bro, Krillin's literally
the
rock
index
level.
verse. You know, I think Yamcha probably solos the.
Dude,
Toaru
Yamcha can't even
verse.
tie his own shoes. He doesn't know his left from his right.
You
Kind of
know,
like
I
Zoro.
think-
Alright,
I
alright.
Chaozu
There's
probably
a
solos
time and a
the
place.
entire
Come on, children. We're here to discuss boring novels, not fictional
Are you talking
characters
about
jerking off
Malcolm?
each other.
Oh my god.
Right. Last few things on the prologue. Bologna is not helping this time because apparently helping Anna Sprengel would go against her conditions, so even if she helped like Toma, that would indirectly help Anna from what I gather. So that's why she's not doing anything this time. And more transcendents are on their way, which comes later on. So chapter 1, we made it.
I think it also suggests that Bologna probably would fight against Toma, and they're sort of, I think, whoever it was, either HT or Moot were wondering how Toma would react to see a former ally turn against him.
Interesting. Moving on. I don't know. No, sorry, I didn't know what else to say. I was like,
I'll just go.
Just go.
I apologize for being rude.
No, it's okay. No, dude, just diss Toaru. You're fine.
I'm just a nerd. Forgive me.
We're all nerds here. Hello. All right.
Some
Well,
more
we're on the chapter 1. You said, right?
Yeah. Okay, we start off with Hamasara, your favorite character, Othinus.
I cannot tell you how pissed I was to know that, Hamasara is doing just fine. He's out of the hospital now. He should have stayed in the hospital. That's what happened.
You got a hate boner for Hamasara. Why?
Dude, you should know this by now. I don't like him. Dude,
It's too hard to power scale.
Bro, look, Malcolm, I want to make a video, all right, just for you, and I'm going to make it say Hamasara is, like, beyond the tiering system as a joke. And just say he sold all of anime just for you.
Do it.
He
It's
beat up
guaranteed
Goku
views.
with a Glock.
Yeah. Goku can, like, be hurt by bullets, right? So it's possible.
Superman can be hurt by bullets, too. People love Superman.
Well, like, kryptonite bullets or actual bullets?
No, literal, like, regular bullets. I'll show you a scan later. Actually, hold on.
Well, I'm just steel.
Nah, that's what they like you to think, huh? Kind of crazy. Hold on, let me show you here. I'm gonna put you in the Discord server, right? Look at this.
Okay.
It's in general.
Okay.
He got shot by a gun, dude.
It's loading. Very slowly.
Oh, it's fine.
Very slowly.
Very
Oh
slow.
my
You know
God.
what? All right, it's not
Proton blast.
This lag for me is like... Oh, okay, it's loaded. Oh, yeah.
Wait,
Wow.
I got one more. Ready for this?
Billy is Bill. What?
Okay.
What tier is Billy Anders?
Wall level, door level. I don't know, dude. I don't like DC. I think I like the DC movies, but the DC comic fan base. Oh my god, bro! Brain cells being lost. I need help. I can't stand them. They're like the One Punch Man. All right, you know what? Sorry, we're not gonna go down that route. Yes, we're not gonna go down that route.
Nah, I don't blame you.
All right.
People seem to think that they can beat the Dragon Ball verse, and Goku solos all of DC, as we all know.
Right.
Dude, you know what? Stop! You're gonna get me so invested into this. Stop! Come on.
Yeah, we're just going off topic, guys. Oh my god, I can't stand this anymore. You guys are useless.
Oh.
Thanks for coming to the podcast, everybody.
Yo, Aeon, bro. I'm just saying, man. We could
Aeon melts down
about,
on stream.
Misaka and Killua. If you really wanted to go down there, we could do that.
Oh no. Listen, I'm gonna milk that for what it's worth, but that'll be tomorrow.
Dude, me too, bro. I can't wait for that video to come out. I'm about, I can't wait.
I'm milking it dry. Okay, moving on.
Dude, you and me both.
It's optimal.
Anyways,
optimal.
with chapter 1 in Hamasara.
Listen, it wasn't
so like
for
I
that
was saying
long.
before. Yeah, I know. Thank God. The only one of the best things about this whole entire volume.
Hey! They mentioned Mugano. So,
Yes, I like it. Yeah, no, Mugano. Yeah. What was it like? I'm pretty sure Mugano and Kinohata meant they don't want any more fancy food, not just the Japanese kind. I bet they love it if we can make curry udon.
wow.
Yeah, wow. Literally, wow.
The Owen Wilson in us all just emerged. Wow.
You'll see. You'll see. This will all come back into play in the next book. Y'all underestimate Kamachi.
Yeah, they're just basically like
This
saying,
is when
"Ooh, martial law. How cool! Look at these vehicles."
This is whenever Hamazura shows up and Solo's you-know-who with a bowl of rice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what it's foreshadowing to. Yeah.
Yeah.
The two Chads against each other. We've got the Shiage look versus the Rosen Chad. It's gonna happen. Or maybe Rosen Chad will recruit Hamazura.
I swear to God, if that happened, I'm gonna flip.
Just like
shit if
Karanzon
that
did.
happens. Oh my! Look. One thing, okay, aside from CRC, when we get to him in the epilogue, I do have to say they used martial law. Like they said martial law like 40,000 times in the whole entire volume. It was like in every other sentence. That's what it felt like to me.
What's martial law?
Martial law, like it's a substitution of like a civilian government for like military rule. So like,
no. I was
Like,
just
if
that's
things
what-
get
that's
out
what
of
it
hand,
said.
the government will go into martial law
Yeah.
and sort of just strip you of all your rights until whatever taking place.
yeah, because that's what Accelerator has in Academy City right now. So like that's
Yeah.
why like they say it a lot, but I feel like they overuse that word or term or whatever you want to call it. But wait, yes, yeah. Oh, this is the chapter with the one. Sorry, I'm sorry. So I don't know how you didn't like this, Malcolm, but me personally, when Anna, Aradia, and Toma went to the store to buy snacks and like toiletries and everything, I thought that shit was funny as fuck. I was laughing.
Yeah.
Like how Aradia was eating what was it?
Banana.
No, not that. Yes,
insects.
The insects, yeah, the insects.
Oh, nah, that just makes it even worse.
Toma was like, "These are strangely good." I'm like, "What the hell?" That was so funny. I was laughing.
Kamachi's saying
So
you will eat the bugs. You will. live in
you
the
will eat the
pod.
bugs. Oh my god, that was really funny.
Did he not eat
Yeah.
insects over in Texas, Malcolm?
Not as far as I know. I don't think we look highly upon that at the moment.
Brother, not even in Ohio do we eat insects. And Ohio's like the meme of everywhere, of everything. So I don't know what the hell Kamachi was thinking with that one.
He'll write delicious insects before he writes delicious British food.
Wow, yeah, I just realised that's actually true as well. Listen,
I was
Someone-
I was reading
Right.
Heavy Object the other day, right? And he
No,
puts off a whole part just to bash British food.
What?
yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah,
we
the
get the
whole
point.
section
It's
of
a
it is
stereotype,
bash
just like
British
British people have bad teeth or this bullshit. Like, come to Britain and eat a Sunday roast cooked to perfection with the finest quality produce and tell me that shit food. Tell me that shit food to my face, and you won't.
Well, I mean, I have been to the UK before, actually. I have been to London. I kind of wish I
Hey.
knew you at that time, though, when I went. I really did. That was so cool to meet up, dude.
Yeah.
But I would totally say that to you, though, 100%, and record it and get your reaction. Yep. Then I would run away.
They'll power scale your food.
Yeah,
Or
I
scale
mean,
your food.
Solo's Goku.
to be honest,
Dude,
it's kind of hard to find good British food in like London or wherever because most of it is just like Italian, Indian, Chinese, Japanese now. Like most of it is literally just foreign food unless you go to like a pub.
dude, you have fish and chips. That's like your main cuisine over there, isn't it?
Well, define main cuisine. Well, it's what we're known for. Yeah, we probably have it
Yes.
once a week. Well, the fat men will have it once a week, if that.
Fat, they don't have it once a week. I don't know, yo, Aeon, you just seem like, I don't know why, bro, but you just seem like a spaghetti pasta type person to me. I don't know. You just do. You probably don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if you eat
That's
that
something
stuff,
else.
but you just seem like that type of person to me.
Well,
Or
you
soup
hit the
guy.
na-
You're a soup guy.
You hit the nail on the head with the first one. I do eat pasta quite a
Oh.
lot. Like it's very easy for me to cook and that at home, and I do like an Italian. So yeah.
It's fair enough. Shit, yeah, we're off topic again, bro. But
Ah, yeah, it's fine. Fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, so
Right. Where are we? Oh yeah, they go shopping.
you go shopping, get all the toiletries and stuff like that, and food. But
Yeah. Okay.
oh,
Malcolm, this is what I was talking about from the prologue. So, when they go into the shop, is it like the petrol station or whatever? That's a British term. So there's boxes.
Station.
Yeah, gas station, whatever you call it. So there's boxes of masks at the front, which Toma notices. And there's also martial law, which is essentially a lockdown. And there are gacha game rates being increased to keep people inside. So what I want to know, is this a Kamachi commentary on the COVID lockdown?
Oh, you know what? That does sound awfully. That sounds very possible. I know, like in Japan, like wearing masks whenever you're sick is common. Like has always been common. But that mixing in with like a lot of the other stuff you mentioned, I didn't even think about that before. But it very well could be.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, damn. I see what you're doing, Kamachi. Maybe if that's what he was going for.
Which makes it extra interesting because like the whole point of it is like him being like, oh look how easily people will like give up their freedoms and rights and whatever, and how easily manipulated they are by being given all this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was cooking. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's interesting. Yeah, I can 100% see that.
Who said Index was shit, by the way? Who said Index was shit? Who said GT was shit?
I guess a lot of people don't realize whenever you read a lot of Kamachi's stuff, particularly like some of his later stuff, you do pick up on a lot of IRL. It's a lot of things that seem to respond to real life events and stuff. You see it a lot more, I think, in Heavy Object because it's sort of like a military thriller. But Kamachi can be fairly quote unquote political without like you know resorting to the way like Western media tends to be political in that they just straight up tell you what the theme is.
Very much so nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, I can 100% believe it, to be honest.
Yeah, and the Kotatsu syndrome from the previous volume also gets referenced again. That's why people are staying at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like people being... I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like people being like negative for some reason because of the transcendence appearing. I don't know. I should have researched that more.
Nope,
what's going on?
Definitely going to keep an eye out for this stuff in the next volumes.
Oh wait, I'm sorry, but can we talk about how they were changing and washing themselves in the tank with Toma? Are we not going to talk about that? Are we not going to talk about one of the best parts of the whole entire? No,
Best illustrations in all the series.
You're firsting everywhere, man. What's going on? Oh no, to be fair, that illustration was good. I will admit that's some good fan service. Well done, Kamachi. Well done.
He could have very easily gone down the lolly route for.
Yeah, Anna used her actual form, which was good. Thank God.
Oh man, dude, there would have been FBI open up memes out over here if that were to happen.
Yeah, that's already happened in Index Volume 1. That's Volume 1.
That was funny. But yeah, I thought that scene was, that was really funny.
Man, the way Kamachi is pushing Aradia in this book, like he really wants you to like get attached to her, which scares me.
Yeah, if they kill off Aradia in GT9, boy, I'm going to Japan. I'm gonna fight.
Which Aradia though?
The new one. Who cares? Wait. No.
You want the new one?
Whoops. The old one. The old Aradia is the better Aradia.
We will see.
Aradia, more like erotica. Am I right?
Oh
God. Yeah. What did you guys think about Anna Sprengel's demeanor towards Toma? Because she keeps calling him a fool, and she says, "I have no use but for a horny king, fool," and steps on his face.
Chapter 1, is that wherever she sort of explains her motivation? Did she do it in chapter 1?
Are you talking about how she wants to like educate the world or the people, or whatever?
No, she wants to find a king.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, was that in chapter 1?
She mentions it briefly. Yeah. I wrote
All I
notes.
could think about whenever she's describing this is like, it sounds like she's looking for a daddy.
Toma is her daddy.
I can
That's what
see,
it's sort of becoming. But then, like, later they reveal it was sort of a red herring, but it was like...
red herring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
But, like, the way she's, like, explaining it is just like... Do you have daddy issues growing up? This is, like, a very, like, weirdly specific... Like, it's just a very weird character motivation for her, I thought, but... Then it sort of makes more sense later.
Yep.
It's interesting that.
Process as you.
Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. I would say I thought the same exact thing as Malcolm did when it came to that king, until it was a reveal later on what her true intentions were.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because initially at first I was like, wait, why is she? It doesn't really seem to make sense to me because it's like, why does she need a king when she's already pretty powerful? But yeah, I kind of get what she means now. Like, she's trying to look for someone who understands her methods and stuff.
An understander.
Oh, she's just like Othinus. Oh.
No, I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that, dude.
Well, at least the NT purists will be very happy because they just want every volume to be like NT 9 and 10. But that's another story entirely.
It will never be like NT 9 until there's some alter phase reality manipulation, end of the world.
Did you forget Alice's power?
Yeah, you mean the one who got what? No, never mind. We'll get to that.
Not yet, but that's if you think it's gonna stay like that.
We'll get to that. Oh my god. Oh yeah. The next thing I wanted to ask you guys about. What did you guys think when Anna bribed or like, I think was it blackmail? That's right word. Blackmailed Toma into giving her snacks, and then he hid in his jacket.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that part.
I like that part a lot. I was laughing. I'm like, dude, you're just getting like blackmailed by Anna, bro, in her lolly form. That's funny.
Yeah, I gotta admit, like the chemistry with this trio was like really enjoyable, even this slice of life part.
Yeah,
Definitely
that's why I really, honestly, that's one of the main reasons why I really liked this volume. I really liked just their whole entire dynamic because they all work really well together. So that's why I like that.
Yeah. I gotta mention one of the best lines in the volume came from this chapter. Do I need to bite your dick off, fool? Kamisho shrank her down a size smaller. No, 2 sizes at least. That was peak Kamachi right there.
Oh my god! Wait, hold on. For the context of people not understanding, it all started with the. You don't mind if I read this real quickly, do you?
Oh, by all means, go ahead.
All right. So it's part 5, and it starts off with it saying, "Why is Anna being so nice all of a sudden? Why? What? Would that wicked woman hand me a blanket? Wait, hold on. She hasn't fallen in love with me. Do I need to bite your dick off too? Fool." Kamijo shrank down a smaller size. No, 2 sizes at least. It was just funny. Kamachi did good. He did good.
But one time, Toma thinks he's getting a girl.
Can we call him Kamisho Chodma?
Oh my god. Disrespect. This man, bro. This man.
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
No, you're fine. It's just Aeon
right.
be doing Aeon things, I guess.
Okay. I have to talk about what else is going on at the same time as this, which is Alistair's gang are on the move. I love Alistair's gang so much. And we get a bit of more powers that Anna Kingsford can use. So her basically gimmick is that, like, she can do like the simple spells like magicians can all do pretty much, but she just masters them to an insane degree, which no one else does, basically. So I like that this, like, GT8, I didn't mention this in my review, but GT8 actually introduced like 2 spells which are underrated and have not been seen for a long time, which is the anti-flight spell and the people clearing field. Like, we have not seen this that much, like, in NT or GT, from what I remember. Like, we've been referenced it. Well, with the people clearing field, like, that was in OT1 where, like, Kanzaki used it to clear everyone away so that she could fight Terma and talk to
Actually,
him.
Style used it, and Kanzaki just went over to fight.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, whatever.
Oh yeah.
I need to reread that. I will be rereading OT1. Don't worry. But yeah, close enough. So I like that these concepts have come back. And Anna Kingsford's version of it, she can basically just become incognito completely. Like, no one will be able to recognize her. Even expert magicians are unable to, like, see through the spell, which is crazy. So it's not just like people who can't use magic or have no understanding of it. It's like expert magicians. So I guess you have to be like magic god level or Clipper puzzle or transcendent to actually be able to even perceive Anna Kingsford. And she can also use it on her allies as well, which is mad.
That's so cool.
There you go. There's some power scaling versus battle stuff for you, Othinus.
Oh my.
Don't know Krillin, but she's getting there.
You can just say,
oh my God, dude.
What's that?
Oh no, dude, Kingsford would just turn Krillin into whatever that disc thing with no arms and no body or whatever, no body parts like she did with Springle.
Yeah,
Back
and
in
you can
GT6.
just say, oh, they need to have like magic god level understanding to even perceive her.
I swear, if I hear C or C has that magic god stuff,
He'd be at least as strong as Krillin.
I'm gonna find
Anyway.
you, and when I do, I will kill you.
Scary.
I don't understand.
It's taking
Well,
reference.
yeah.
So
But no,
Alistair's gang. What?
Oh, sorry, go.
What's up?
That was a good. I was gonna say, I really liked the trio too, with Kiara Nokin and
Oh, okay, good.
yeah, of course I like that.
Sorry for shouting at you.
Go on, Aeon.
Okay, fine. Alright, okay, they form the HQ at this science tower in the airfield district. They don't spend much like time there at all, really. They just visit it and then they're out, basically. And we find out Anna Sprengel, like she didn't use Iwaz the first time, like, against Kingsford, because she wasn't confident Iwaz could beat Kingsford. So yeah, I guess like Iwaz was basically had enough, or there was like stalemate, and he just like decided to fuck off, basically, because we get Iwaz reappears for another scene later on in the next chapter, so he's still alive at least. It would take a lot to kill him, to be fair, and they're deciding the next target, and Toma's name is mentioned, which Alistair gets a bit grumpy about. I think he like smashes like a wall or something, because he's still quite annoyed at Terma for ruining his opportunity to try and help and become a better person to protect Terma.
Yeah,
so
I was sort of wondering how that would play into this. If that was going to be like a turning point for him, and all of a sudden he's going to be like, screw Toma, I'll just kill him too. Something like that. But fortunately, did not go that route.
Yeah, I want to know what Alice is thinking inside at the moment, because we don't really know where he stands in all this at the moment, other than that he's, trying to stop the Bridge Builders Cabal's plan at the same time. So I guess hopefully next volume we will learn what the fuck Alistair wants to do now. Is he gonna have a chat to Toma, or is he just gonna say fuck Toma, like CRC probably will? So yeah, they decided to go after Anna Sprengel, basically. Where are we now? Oh yeah, we get a scene with Bologna Succubus again, helping Thebes track down our trio. And they use sex magic. Yay! We all love sex magic here. Except they don't use human specimens, they use a substitute for some white liquid, which we won't go into detail on because this is a kid-friendly chat, of course.
This is a Christian podcast.
This is a Christian podcast.
A Rojan Crucian podcast.
Still waiting for the Rosicrucian Order to discover Index. I wonder how they'd feel about it. Now that Rosenchad is in the flesh once again. Okay. Oh yeah. The anti-flying spell makes its debut, like I said. Because that's always been referenced, that magicians, like pretty much all magicians can fly because it's a really easy spell to learn, but the counter to it is also really easy, and it pops up like multiple times in this volume, which is good to see. Because we haven't really seen it in action a lot, so I do like that as a throwback to the earlier volumes.
Yeah.
And yeah, we get Mud Thebes trying to attack our gang, I think. And we get to see her, her power basically, I think we discussed it earlier, like she can absorb stuff with her shadow, so she's basically just playing Gotta Catch 'Em All with Academy City's tech, just getting stronger and stronger. But our heroes manage to escape, I think. Oh yeah, she feels sorry for squashing a flower, even though she's like fine, just destroying everything.
Her motivation, she was like, so I will absorb as many shadows as necessary to create a free and fair society.
And what society is that?
She's a communist.
No,
who knows? It could be Kamachi slowly building into. I mean, okay. It's the way a lot of their powers work in the Transcendence, or like a lot of their motivations are. I do feel like we'll probably see Kamachi using these as, or like clearing up what sort of like allegories these powers may be representative of, or like their motivations are representative of as we go on.
Let's inject some energy into the podcast because Accelerator shows up. Whoa! Othinus!
Whoa.
Look, your boy's back.
Yo, was that the goat? The Vector God? The one who wields the power of God?
No,
Yeah,
I really wish.
prisoner.
Yeah, he really is though.
He's just in jail.
Man, dude, like I get excited when Accelerator makes an appearance, but at the same time, and I'm like, he's not gonna do anything. He's not leaving. He's just gonna sit there in his little cell. So like, I don't know. I wish there was more. At least we get to see Cleat Puzzle 545. I do like it when I see that demon.
Yeah. Do you want him to get out, Accelerator?
Of course. I would love Accelerator. Honestly, look, now that we have this new bad guy, whoever this new CRC guy is, it would be so cool to have Accelerator fight him. Like, leave jail, and you go fight him, and then, whoop his ass and return back to jail.
I hope that they don't let him out. I want him, because I feel like this is like an important part of his character arc. And, like,
no, I definitely
character
agree.
Development. And like the whole first volume was like dedicated to being like, hey, look, Last Order is in danger, and even then he won't leave. He's just gonna entrust everything to Toma.
So I have two different opinions on what you're saying. One, I agree with you. I really do like that character development. I really do like that. Second, I want him to leave and escape the prison so I can get more scaling and hacks for my my own channel, of course. So you know how it be.
That's the
You gotta
only
have-
reason why.
Yeah, I mean, are you really surprised?
Now this
No.
opens up a whole new world of opportunities for hacks, because he'll be like, I'm gonna remote control vectors from across the city and
Dude.
crush people. Now I don't even have to leave my home. We'll get that.
Dude, I can't wait for. Well, hopefully, Accelerator will evolve his. I think if Accelerator evolved his ability, like in GT, to like scalars instead of just vectors, that'd be pretty cool. Although he wouldn't have vector transformation, he'd have scalar transformation.
That's
If you
his
know-
level 6 form power thing.
Form power thing.
Yeah, that's what we'll get at level 6, surely.
I hope. I want him to have scalars. The power to manipulate scalars? That's insane.
That's my fan theory. I should do a video on that.
Dude, you
Okay.
should. That'd be pretty cool.
I need to do too many
But yeah.
videos. It's crazy. But that's another story.
Right there
But
with
yeah.
you on that one. But
Clipper Puzzle gets taken out while she's doing recon. She basically sees that the Transcendents are climbing the wall. There's like 30 of them. She gets wiped out. And yeah, Kazakiri informs Accelerator. So things are becoming more dire because he's losing his best assets, I guess. Because
Yeah. Do we hear anything about her later on? I don't remember if we heard anything about Clefa.
no,
After
I think.
this.
Wait, I thought.
Oh.
No, I'd be thinking of Kazakiri, but I thought she came back and was okay. But maybe I'm wrong about that.
I think Kazakiri sort of suggested she'll like go over there later and help her. I think.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Accelerator said no, though. I think though to that. No. That's not right. After she gets done, what her first goal was, then she could go up Clee Puzzle 5 for 5. That's what Accelerator said.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it was. But I do like seeing Accelerator. Wish there was more, but not right now.
Yeah. Because whenever they did that, I was like, did they just kill her off screen? I was like, we'll probably see her later, and then we just don't see her
Oh.
later. So it's-
I'm not worried about
Oh.
that. I mean, to kill Clipper Puzzle, you have to basically destroy like the entire tree of the clip off to truly kill her.
Yeah. Only character I could think of doing that is Goku.
This guy,
Right,
bro.
okay, no,
Oh my god.
bullshit, man. Yeah, I mean, like in like the Coronzon arc, like I think Alistair like destroyed part of the tree, and yet she was still able to like regenerate after that. So yeah, she'll be fine. I'm pretty sure. I'm not worried about her. Okay. Should we move on to chapter 2?
Yeah.
This is one of the best chapters.
Probably the worst chapter.
Yo, this dude, bro, I swear, man. Oh my god, bro. Dude, I only like the ending of this, to be honest.
That
Because,
was
well, yo, am I reading ET right now? I think I'm reading ET.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I loved that person. But I mean,
I
we'll get to that,
believe
but-
I can fly.
Literally, that's what Arata was thinking when she flew a tank into the sky. That was great. Okay, sorry. Go on.
All right, so we open up, and Iwaz and Anna Sprengel are having a conversation, and yeah, we basically get some more exposition. Plan to stop the bridge builders cabal, and I think she references the king thing again. Any comments on that, or nah, or should we move on?
Nah, I'm sort of.
I
Yeah.
didn't really care much for that, to be honest. It was kind of like just like a minor. It was kind of the Hamasara like paragraph part. Like it was necessary to have, but like it's not important. Like right now, I didn't think it was that important to the story.
Yeah, fair. Okay, then we get Iradia explaining the Thebes law, which I guess she was like part god and then defended the city of
Egyptian.
Thebes. Something like that. So someone else can explain it probably better than me. One of you maybe. Fingers
I'm
crossed.
sure,
Come on, guys.
The wiki. There's the wiki.
I mean, what
What?
do you like? What do you want us to
Have you not
explain?
done your
Like
research?
she was a goddess in Egyptian mythology. I think she was one of the goddesses of war, if I remember correctly. I think it was
Yeah.
war. But other than that, there wasn't really much more that I thought personally was like important, aside from her being, a goddess of Egyptian mythology that was a god of war that could her symbol was a vulture too, I think, if I remember right. Her symbol
Yeah.
of the goddess was like a vulture, and that like represented like the afterlife or something like that. I think that's what it was.
That ties in when she goes risk-free, I guess, as well. Or risk-4, I should say.
Yeah.
With the dead phoenix.
Or yes. I would say, or we could talk about how she walked up to a heater, and when she was really cold and had some food.
Oh,
Remember
yeah?
that part.
I think I
Yeah.
forgot that part.
I don't remember where that was. Maybe that was like the next chapter. I don't remember. No, it wasn't, because chapter 3 was when they were fighting Toma and Aradia.
Yeah, I felt like a lot of the early part of this chapter was focused on sort of Aradia building, or like sort of showing off how Aradia is more in the how her character's evolved since we first saw her, I guess.
I could totally see that. Banana girl. Yeah.
Yeah, the Banana Girl banter was funny, not gonna lie.
But yeah,
Oh, yeah.
of this.
Something I forgot to mention, I don't know if it was, I think it was like previous chapter, where Aradia has, like, they stop for a bit and Aradia's training her voice, which then
Oh,
comes
yes,
back
you were saying
later.
like yeah. What was
Yeah,
that? What was
you
that?
thought she was doing some kind of ASMR. Evidently not.
Oh, that was funny.
I just remember that.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it, but it was really funny.
Oh yeah, Toma's thinking about contacting Index and Misaka. I think it's throughout like the early stages of the volume as well. Like, but he's like continually advised against it, or like going back to his dorm. Oh yeah, and Anna and Aradia actually use a Imagine Breaker to like exercise part of their spell, which is interesting because they're kind of using Imagine Breaker for what it's, I guess, the magicians would use it for. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
On this part, I'm trying to
I'm sorry.
remember.
Can you say it again?
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
lend me your right hand. Kamijo held out his hand to ask if she,
Yeah.
as asked, and she touched the rim of the magnifying glass to it. It made a high-pitched cracking sound. Aradia was apparently done with the magnifying glass now, so she spun it in her hand and brought her lips to the rim, like it was a giant lollipop she was about to lick. Imagine Breaker makes this so much easier. It does, agreed Anna. It lets you omit the entire process of exercising the summoned power, and you don't have to worry about the backlash if you screw up. The Golden Cabal was a sorry excuse for a cabal that kept growing more bloated until it ruptured, but I can see why they had it stored deep within Blythe Road as a last resort. Kamajo wasn't sure how to interpret his assessment. Should he view this like the young woman next door asking him to be a stubborn lid, or asking him to get a stubborn lid off a bottle? Yeah.
Thank you for that. But yeah, I like that because it shows you how magicians would actually use Imagine Breaker themselves, as opposed to how Terma uses it, because it can actually be useful in like exercising certain aspects of their spells and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we now? Oh yeah, to go to the District 6 amusement park, where people are not really having fun because it's mostly workers there, I think, and it's all locked down. 'Cause
Yeah,
of
it
all
was only workers.
Yeah, military. Yeah, Anna also expands upon what she wants, basically. Like, I wanted to share what I had if it could quench people's thirst for knowledge, but only if they sought that knowledge in a proper way. In the end, that never came to pass. The incomplete knowledge I brought them only created more hopeless conflict and self-proclaimed geniuses who arrogantly mocked everyone they met. So yeah, that's harkening back to when she was trying to spread her magic and stuff in RNC Occultics in the earlier volumes, I guess. Yeah, they passed the anti-skill forces. They kind of blend in with the tank and stuff. And then we get... I like this scene, the scene when Mutt Phoebes talks to the worker, and he just thinks she's like some performer. Anyone want to talk about the scene?
Oh yeah, that's what I mentioned before. How that was really cold out. And Nimbus went up to the
right, yes, I understand what you mean now. Yes,
yeah,
yes, I get it now. Yeah.
Yep, I like that scene. It was just, I don't know. I just liked it because it was so down to earth.
It shows she's not hostile towards like average people. There's
yeah, exactly.
There's not like this, I am a higher being, therefore. It's like it sort of shows that I think the Cabal, like its general members, tend to be like actually they think well of like common people, since their goals are to save people typically. They're not just like, this person is beneath me, like a lot of other magicians tend to.
True.
Nice. And yeah, she manages to absorb the reconnaissance plane, which is very handy because it basically has a tracker on board, so she no longer has to worry about that. So thank you, worker, for giving her the buff she really needs, I guess. But then we get a cool ass scene. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. But I have mixed feelings about it because I wanted to see more. Okay, so this scene is where Anna Kingsford and Alistair show up, and they basically, Kingsford kind of watches. What does she do again? She like kind of confuses Mud Phoebes with something. She like kind of summons Alistair in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think they were talking about like knowledge of like magic or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah.
Was it knowledge of magic, or was it, or like I think it's a little bit of their history too, if I remember correctly.
It was Kingsford opted to spare the predator octopus for now and instead attack Thebes.
Oh yeah, she claps her hands together and she says, "Magic power!" And then it's like, wait, what the fuck did she actually do? And she said, "Nothing really. I don't know if she actually used a spell then, or she just like giving like a signal to Alistair just to come in. I don't know.
Oh, just a signal. A signal.
I think that just like threw off Thebes because she was like, "Wait, what the fuck is she actually doing?"
There was no light, sound, color, or shape, but the brown girl sensed something. An unseen, unknowable field of oppressive density appear between the two of them.
Yeah, I don't really know what was going on then.
It just sort of explains Anna using common magic rather than like super epic finisher moves.
Right. Yeah, I guess that was just showcasing the essence of it, maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. And then Alistair shows up, and finally, we see Alistair using Coronzon's magic, which I thought was going to be the case, because I was like, surely Alistair will be able to use like Coronzon spells and stuff. So now that's finally been confirmed after like 8-9 volumes now, like crazy.
Yeah, it's nice to hear that Coronzon still has like an existence within Alistair.
Yeah.
Like he spoke to Alistair, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't really get to see what exact spell Alistair used. It was just like bright lights and explosions that followed, which doesn't really explain. Like, I want to know if Alistair can use like flaming sword and everything, because surely that would be like busted. Like, I want to see
that'd
if
be so cool.
yeah, I want to see if Alistair can use like his own magic in conjunction with Coronzon's, like using blasting rod on flaming sword and stuff like that. Just show me that next volume, Kamachi, please. Now's the chance. Like Alistair has no excuse but to like go full power next volume. And yeah, Alistair basically one-shots Mutt Thieves, but I mean, one-shots maybe a bit generous, because she just like crawls out of a wall, like the next at the end of the chapter, I guess. So, but still, it was pretty cool. I just wish we got more. Like I've been talking about. Like, this is the other
a
fight.
lot of the fights have been getting cut off.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Like the Anna Kingsford versus Iwaz, and then this. It was like, oh,
yeah. It sort of feels like Kamachi doesn't know how he actually wants the fight to end. But like maybe it's like, oh, there's this giant power gap, and if like as it goes on, it wouldn't make sense for this character to actually get away. But I need them to get away, so I'll just cut it off and leave it ambiguous.
True. What else happened this chapter? Oh yeah. During that moment when Anna Kingsford showed up, Anna Sprengel is frozen. Now this I talked about Vietnam flashbacks earlier with the freezing of Alice, but this is happening again with Sprengel.
She's traumatized.
Yep. I think someone mentioned there's a theory that Kingsford like had a role in Sprengel's creation or something like that, which would be interesting. But yeah, it would be, I'm curious about what their relationship actually is, that Sprengel is just so afraid of Kingsford that it's pretty much made into a joke, like especially in chapter 3 as well. And I think does Kamachi mention it in the afterword as well? I forgot. Maybe. Oh, I'm just imagining thinking it was just in chapter 3. Probably not. Well, yeah. We get the flying tank. Anyone wants to talk about the flying tank?
Oh, the favorite part! Okay, dude. This is definitely my favorite part of the whole entire volume. Arata straddles the tank cannon like a boss, and then she just flies the tank into the sky. Just flies into the sky like E.T. It's beautiful. I was crying. It should have been me. Oh, it was perfect. The illustration that Kamashi did for it, beautifully done. Oh, so good. I really wish this was also a manga where you like adapted.
Yeah, we'll get it in a manga format within the next 48 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Probably dead by the time it's manga.
Othinus, I bet you wish Aradia was straddling something else other than the barrel.
Oh, this man is not wrong, but man, dude. this guy, bro. Who's the horny one now, dude?
Or maybe your barrel. Okay.
Jesus.
Moving on.
Realistically, how has Aradia like quickly been moving up your favorite character list through this novel, or like through the past 3 novels?
Are you talking to me or Aeon?
Both of you.
Well, I've always liked. So sorry for cutting you off. We're talking over you first, Aeon. But I've liked Aradia since her like debut. I liked her.
Like, I mean, like, I liked her too, but did it move up? Did she become as, like, if you were to rank your favorite characters, has she been moving up those rankings since she appeared? Like, do you think higher of her now than you did before?
You know what? I say yeah. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's how it's been for me, is like, I liked her, But with like every new novel, I feel like Kamachi is like really wanting you to grow attached to her, and she's been moving up my like favorite character list a good deal. So I'm curious if that's just if it's just a me thing, or if that's just sort of how people feel in general.
What do you think, Aeon?
I'd say yeah. Like, I think she's not only got a great design, if you know what I mean, but I like her morals and what she represents as well, like standing up for like persecuted witches and that.
The witches.
Yeah, and then yeah, like I really enjoyed the themes around her character when it was like her versus the Bologna succubus and how they, yeah, different, like she was very collectivist in how she was approaching her methods in that volume when she was turning everyone to this witch, this cabal of witches. Yeah, I like her powers, and I think like after that, like GT7, she's mostly background in GT7, like because she was obviously restricted. At the same time, she had some like funny moments with like Toma and that, but I thought, yeah, it's okay. Other than like when Othinus like tricked her into supporting Toma and that, and then her standing up for Toma, obviously that was a good character moment. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, this volume, I really like her, and I think the dynamic with the Transcendents at the moment, with like the new Aradia and learning about the lore about them. Yeah, I'm just eager to find out more. Like I'm eager, like interested to find out more about like the original, like before she became Aradia. Like, is there any of that part of her left? I want to know like I want to know how that's going to go down. Like, I want to know, because that could be like an interesting like identity thing, kind of like how Toma has assumed this identity of becoming the guy who saves everyone. That and he's completely forgotten who he once was. Maybe it's a similar situation with Aradia, but obviously different because she chose this and Toma didn't.
Yeah, she'll probably end up being like super annoying before she became Aradia, one of those Wiccan girls, like in IRL. They're like, we are the daughters of the witches of the past that you did not kill.
Are you talking about a
And
thick
then they like
goth
talk
GF?
about their... Nah, just the girls who actually think they're witches.
Oh. Well, close enough. You'll want them burned at a stake. A classic Christian execution method.
It's all we can do to protect ourselves.
Or rolling them
From
down a
this
barrel
adventure.
with spikes inside down a hill. That was another method.
Yeah, it makes sense. It sounds
God,
sensible.
Malcolm. So brutal.
I don't want to hear that. I've seen what your countries did during the Middle Ages.
Hey, well, the witches thing was kind of like Tudor era, so that was like 1500s,
Like,
1600s.
oh,
but still.
I know. Let's grab 4 horses, tie some ropes to them and each of their limbs, and just, let them go. Hey, what do you think this thing? I'm gonna call it an Iron Maiden.
Hung, drawn, and quartered and all that.
Yeah.
You see it
What
in
if we, like, keep
Braveheart if you've seen that
stretching
movie.
their bodies slowly until they snap in half.
Yeah. Right, where are we now?
I think we're on chapter 3? Or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's between the lines.
Yeah, Muffy's basically lives the Alistair fight thing, and then she gets an aircraft cruiser, which buffs her massively again. She just keeps getting upgrades wherever she lands, seemingly. And yeah, that ties into later. So, chapter 3, that our trio is on the run, but they're having, like, Toma and Aradia having to take over from Anna because she's frozen. She can't really do anything at the moment. And they stumble across, well, they don't go in, like, underground passage car park kind of thing to try and, like, weave out the way the checkpoint. Yeah, and that's where they stumble across, like, Kuroko and the sisters near the school garden, I think. So yeah, Kuroko is acting interestingly towards the sisters. Who wants to talk about this?
She's so whenever she learned about the sisters, she sort of was surprisingly indifferent, I guess, to them.
Yeah.
But it seems like we're sort of visibly seeing she does have temptations after all with them, I think. We saw this one. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's Kuroko being Kuroko.
Well, at least she's outnumbered this time.
Yeah.
And the sisters did our trio a favor.
Maybe Kamachi's just setting it up so he can give her a pity wife, and just one of the sisters will end up with Kuroko.
Oh boy. The internet will have a meltdown when that happens. That'll be fun.
I don't know. I mean, I thought it was cool seeing the sisters and Kuroko together. I thought that was cool.
What I liked more about seeing them with Kuroko more is I like seeing them being integrated into society.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100% agree. Yeah. All right, can we just like just talk about the fight because I think that's what we're all like waiting for.
Not
What's something
yet.
else you guys want to talk about?
Hey, no,
The
the fight doesn't happen in until chapter 4.
Oh wait.
We get
What am I
Anna
thinking?
clinging the Toma scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Foolish me. Oh wait, no, sorry. There's another part before that when we get to the second Dorati. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you get to the cinema where the data drive thing is hidden, and yeah, Anna Sprengel recovers. She expands more on the king thing.
Yeah, she sure does.
You're very excited.
I think... no, I think we all know the king's gonna be Toma. I think we should all know that by now.
I think by the end of the volume, it's heavily implied
Yeah,
it
it's
is. I
sort of-
kind of mentioned that in my review.
Yeah. No, it's sort of like changed from king to more of a disciple.
Yes. Oh yeah, this is where we first learn that the Bridge Builders Cabal are gonna create a certain person to unite them. That
Yeah.
because of their different conditions, of like them wanting to save different categories of people, they can't really truly be united because all trying to get their own thing that they want, I guess. And even though they're simping Alice, that they want Alice's power to make their dreams come true. It's not really feasible. So they decide they're gonna create the ultimate life form, the only one who can save the entire world. And his name is Jesus Christ.
Bruh, I was so frustrated because that's what I thought they were building towards. Because it's like, oh, the one person who the person who sacrificed the most to save all these people. I was like, that sounds like Jesus. And then later on, we get the computer server where it's like, Toma's trying to understand what it is. He's just like CHRT.
Yeah.
What is that? And I'm like, Christ? Oh, are they bringing back Jesus Christ? What?
Dude, that
I was
would have been cool.
so hyped.
Dude, that would have been really cool if they did that. That's genuinely what I thought they were gonna do.
Yeah,
Doing a
they set
JoJo
that
Part
up.
7.
So whenever we saw who it was actually, I was straight up disappointed. I was like, this is not nearly as cool.
Could you imagine Jesus being an index villain? That'd be fucking funny. That'd be so funny. It'd be hilarious. Oh my
Dude,
god.
it
The
was
meme
cool,
potential.
actually.
The memes. Speaking of memes.
Bro, if
But
Jesus
no.
was an actual villain of the magic side, that would be pretty cool.
Man,
Well-
yeah, that setup, because I don't know if Kamachi meant to do
Mislead
that,
us like that?
or yeah, I don't know if he purposefully meant to mislead us, or if it was just because he's Japanese, to him it didn't, the way it was written in Japanese didn't feel like it was suggesting what we all thought it was suggesting. But man, they made the actual reveal not nearly as interesting or as cool.
Well, maybe one day we'll get Jesus making the ultimate comeback, but Rose and Chad will do for now.
No. Whatever.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, okay. We'll discuss Rose and Chad in a bit. Listen, I bet if Rose and Chad starts dicking on everyone next volume, you'll power scale the shit out of him.
Well,
He'll
we'll
do it,
see.
but he won't be happy
We'll see.
about it.
It better be on like the true magic god levels, or even Othinus level. It better be.
It's hard to do that without him like blowing up the world. Well, I guess he could like. Oh, he just. Well, we'll talk about it later. I'm not gonna
we're almost
go down a rabbit hole. I changed my mind. I changed my mind like 2 times. I changed my mind mid-sentence 2 times. I'm sorry. I was like, nah, fuck it. Right, where are we? Train of thought, where are you? The train of thought that wrecked 4 back in NT10. Okay. So, oh yeah, it's Alistair's spell essentially. So, Alistair believes the soul doesn't enter the fetus when in the womb until like 3 months after conception, which is an interesting take. Whether you decide to believe that or not is up for you. Because I think the Catholic belief is like immediately after conception, the baby has a soul. While, yeah, it depends on the ideology, I guess. But for Alistair, it was 3 months. Why 3 months? I don't know. I guess you'll have to read his works. And during that time before the soul enters the fetus, you can basically guide whatever soul to the body during that time. So you can basically, make it whatever you want, which is an interesting spell. And I had a discussion about this on Discord about like, oh wait, if Alistair can basically just bring anyone back to life using this seemingly, then why doesn't he do that with Lilith? But I was like, oh no, he wouldn't want to act like a magic god, and he's like, oh okay, I'll only accept it if it's from Iwas. So I don't have a problem with that anymore. So yeah, and the bridge builder cabal method is like the test tube baby kind of thing, and Christian Rosenkreutz or Rosenchad is the savior, CRC. But more on him later. Okay, now we get some action and one of the big plot twists of the volume. The first one, Mudphoeb's attacks with the warship, aircraft cruiser, whatever. And apparently by her walking all the way to the cinema, or movie theater as you Americans call it, mistakenly so.
We invented movies, so
oh my god,
correctly, so you know.
Hey guys, you want to go to the movie theater?
We just say go to the movies.
Bro, Malcolm, who hurt Aeon? Did you hurt him? I think you hurt him.
I don't know. I think he's just salty because they needed our help back in WWE.
I'm doing an impression of someone.
WWE.
I'm doing an impression of someone I know. I won't say who it is. I don't think they'll be watching this because I think they're working, but never mind. Alright, okay, moving on. So, yeah, walking through the city, causing damage, possibly. We don't really see it. And the big plot twist. I bet. Let me ask you this off of this. How did you react when the new Aradia showed up?
Dude, I was... No, you know what? Never mind. I was actually... Okay. I was trying to be funny for a second, but I'll be honest.
Be like, hell yeah, there's 2 of them. The more the merrier.
I was like, 2 of them? Oh, baby. But no, I was actually, when I first saw that, I thought it was really cool that they brought in a second Aradia, because I was like, well, how does that work? Does that mean they can just, because like when I first read that, or saw it or whatever, I was like, how do they do that? Does this mean they can like recreate like anybody like at any time? Or
like the way I saw it, I sort of saw this as being like Syndrillan on steroids. Because like her whole, if you remember, her whole thing was she acts out sort of the fairy tale of Cinderella in order to make her magic work. So she like wears the dress and dances and all that. And it seems like this is just sort of like the natural escalation of like idol theory to an extreme, because you become the idol.
We
So
sure
that's sort of
like
like how I've
idols.
sort of, yeah. That's sort of how I've come to understand how this whole transcendent thing is working. Is you gaslight yourself into becoming what they are.
Yeah, I think the concept is quite unique. I can see how it all aligned together, because it does feel like the transcendence did come out of nowhere, so this definitely does help with that, and the fact that they can then link them to the Secret Chiefs at the same time to get that power,
Yeah. It
essentially.
also explains how HR whatever his name is,
Random letters.
like how he can, how he can exist despite in reality being multiple people who just used an alias, a shared alias, and not being an actual person. And they use this to explain how that works. Yeah, would HT blah 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 be the best one to contact? Oh wait, no, it wasn't right there. But somewhere they explained, oh yeah, this is why he exists as a person, despite not existing as a person.
Would it be correct to say they gaslight themselves to become the characters?
I just said that.
Did you?
Yeah, I said they gaslight themselves.
Oh, I must have misheard it. My bad. My bad.
So,
You're
yes, I am. Yes.
You're
Yes,
stealing
I
from my
answered
notes. Hey, you read my notes prior. Cheating.
Oh yeah, I flew all the way to the UK
Yeah,
just to
and-
read them.
Yeah, my notes were on autopilot. And yeah, as we mentioned earlier about the voice training, that was the kind of
Oh, was
foreshadowing
it
to
chapter 3?
Yeah, well, the voice training happened like chapter 1, but this is when it's
okay,
like it gets mentioned again. It was like, oh, like when Toma reacts to it, it's like, oh wait, that's what she was doing, or something like that, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it also makes the difference between the regular transcendents and the irregular ones. So the regular ones are the actors, and only like Anna Sprengel and Alice are the irregulars. So they aren't actors, but at the same time, we don't know where the irregulars come from.
Well, I thought the irregulars were the Oh no, sorry, I'm getting the irregulars and the regular ones mixed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we still
a
don't
good
know how
question,
they
actually.
came. Yeah. And what the link is between them, because surely there must be like a link that they've got to be classed as transcendents in the same degree. I guess because like Anna Sprengel and Alice also get their power from the Secret Chiefs, I suppose. But other than that, and having the fictional origin as well, with Alice being based off Alice in Wonderland and Anna Sprengel allegedly not existing and just being an invention of Westcott in a letter. Any thoughts?
Yes.
Go on.
I agree.
Oh my god.
You guys are useless.
Sorry, I was looking.
Get him
Dude,
banned.
sorry, I was looking at this
Banned!
picture. I was looking at this
Not
picture of
coming on
Aradia,
again.
bro.
Not coming on again.
He's just looking at Heradia.
Sorry, dude. I was distracted by Aradia, man. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Sorry. What?
Drooling.
Oh man, that's funny. But
Wow.
yeah, I was like, I'm so disappointed in you nerds.
Literally.
Oh.
Imagine simping for female characters from an anime or Chinese novel.
Chinese novel.
Right.
But. Yeah.
Okay, action! String drinks get fired at Anna Sprengel, and Toma decides, no, I'm going to save you, Anna Sprengel. And he tries to do the heroic thing, the Toma thing, to block the string drinks. But Anna refuses. Kicks him out of the way, and she doesn't want to be rescued and turn into a good person. Kind of, I suppose, in that aspect, that was a bit Othinus-esque.
Wait. No, I thought she kicked him out of the way so he could save Aradia before she went and defended off all those planes or aircrafts or whatever.
Maybe that was that too, but I think I definitely wrote that down from copying it.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, your notes are your notes are right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So,
but
how did we react to Anna Sprengel getting hit? And obviously Toma's panicking because he just seen
This is whenever we start to learn her actual motivations, right? Where she wanted like, I didn't want a king, I wanted somebody to like be a teacher to or something, or somebody who would carry on my ideals or something like that. Basically, she didn't want a daddy, she wanted somebody to groom.
why does that sound so wrong? That sounds wrong in so many
Jesus.
ways. But yeah. No, I think that's exactly what it was, though. To be honest, that's literally what it was. And then you already know. Now they have to go find Alice and see if she can help her. If only she was still around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
We'll get onto that.
But
apparently the string drinks aren't deadly enough because they kill very slowly.
I thought they're only designed to kill the Transcendence, though, right?
Yeah, they only work on
No.
transcendence.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean on Anna Sprengel because she gets hit by him.
Yeah.
Oh
she's
yeah, I
transferred.
don't know what I'm thinking. In a regular train. Yep. But
Yeah, because the string
I'm
drinks were
still.
like designed for use against Anna Sprengel, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I was wondering where did this 300-meter or whatever it is aircraft carrier, like, where did they even get the time to like steal that and get that?
It was at the end of chapter 2.
I thought that was just a reconnaissance drone, wasn't it? Or no.
No, is after Mudphoebes gets out the wall and between the lines bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So how did we all feel when Anna Sprengel got hit? Did we care? We were like, huh?
Okay, so honestly, I was kind of like, I don't want to say sad, but like, cause I don't think she's gonna die, right?
Yeah.
Because she's such an important character that I don't see them killing her off. So at the same time, I was kind of happy she got hit because she was being a total douchebag to Toma, like saying she's gonna bite off his dick. Like, come on now. So I was kind of like, kind of karma well deserved right there. But
she tells him that and it's like, yeah, she deserves to die if you think about it.
oh no, skill issue. But I don't know. I feel like it adds like a lot more to the story now because like with the next chapter, which we'll get to, or the epilogue, I mean, it creates even more predicament to the story, which I think is pretty good. So I think it actually flows pretty well. So I kind of liked it.
Oh, I found the thing. Finally decided to be honest with yourself. You did not want a king because you wanted someone to bind to your wicked ways. You wanted to give this would-be king a proper education, didn't you? And this time, you would keep trying no matter how many times you failed because you believed doing that would make the present world a better place, at least just a little bit.
Amen.
Yeah, I mean, I started to warm up to Anna by that point. So I was just like, she got hit. I mean, like, that sucks. I don't really want her to die. But I wasn't, like, torn up about it because I haven't warmed up to her to the point where I'm like, top 10 characters, I would kill myself if they were to die.
Oh, yeah, nothing like that. But, dude, honestly, all the little interactions with them in the Predator Octopus car, that's what made me like her like a lot more. I thought that was really good character development. So when she like got hit, I kind of felt sad because I was like, I don't want her to die, but it was deserved. But I don't want her to die though.
The illustration of her and Aradia is what's carrying her favoritism for you.
I didn't say that, dude. I didn't say that at all. But I mean, yeah, I mean, what's the next question, Aeon?
So,
what about you, Aeon? What would you think?
What about Anna Springle getting hit?
Yeah.
I was like pretty shocked at first because I was like, wait, damn. It's not like just one shrink, it's like all of them. But then it was like, oh, revealed. Oh, okay, it's a slow killer. Because I assumed that the shrink drinks are hyped up to be like the really powerful transcendent killer, but it's not. Oh, it's slow, typical Kamachi. So I guess there's hope, or is there hope?
Just like in T10.
I did not say that. That's what everyone else was saying. I just thought that little thing where she was like, yeah, saying I don't deserve to be saved. That was a bit NT10-esque, I will admit.
Will Othinus be getting a roommate by the end of GT, the first half of GT?
Aradia. Hell yeah.
Dude, honestly, even the
Can Aradia come to my house?
Aradia and both Aradia should come to my house. Dude!
Whoa.
Hey! 2 is too much. Gotta share.
Yo.
You can just make more.
No sharing. No sharing.
I also want to talk about like Toma at the end of this chapter. That I think this is the best Toma moment of the volume. Like, where he's like, where Murphy's like, "Are you willing to fight me? I am, but you'll die probably."
Yeah. Oh,
It
sorry.
kinda
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was gonna read it. Go on. What were you gonna say?
It kind of reminds me of I don't know if you guys played Star Wars Jedi Survivor, not Jedi Survivor, the one before that. What was the first one called? Fuck. Fallen Order. Yeah. Star Wars Fallen Order, where there's a scene where like Cal Kestis is about to fight Darth Vader, and Darth Vader's like, "You'd be wise to run away," or something like that. He says, "Probably." It reminded me of that. And he also says, "How the hell am I innocent after everything I've done?" It felt like this was more of a morally grey Terma. I mentioned it in my review. It felt like a more edgier Terma. He seems to be more selfish, which is
like crap. What was the spin-off novel? It was crap. I gotta double check now. The crossover novel with that game.
Oh, I haven't read it yet.
The Virtualon crossover novel.
Yeah.
Did you ever read that?
Not yet.
Oh, fake fan. I don't even know why you have a channel.
It's not canon though.
Bro,
It's not canon. It's not canon. I want to read it though.
It's canon to the video game universe. It's its
Right.
own canon. There's
I've heard it's
multiple
good,
entries.
but it's not canon, so it's not a priority.
Yeah, but it's got edgy tone. Okay, here's my counter argument though.
Oh,
Because it's still the same author and stuff, you can still get an idea of Toma's moral compass and how he how he would react in the mainline series by going based off his non-canon actions.
Okay, cool.
So, seeing let's say for example, Index died, right? Let's just say that happened in the book. How would Toma react? Man, that'd be really interesting to know. If only there was some sort of situation that happened and that was written by Kamachi that would help you sort of dictate how Toma could develop as the mainline novels develop themselves. If only there was some way, some book, really good spin-off novel.
Okay. I might read it and then do like I think I could get some videos out of that maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, and then do the video game. Yeah. Yeah.
Mal, do you want to be my manager?
Oh yeah, I guess I'll do it. I'll just go ahead and take 30% off the top of all your members.
We'll see. But yeah, okay. I'll give it a read when I can. On my daily commute, probably. Let's get it on Bakasuki, whatever. Okay. Where are we at? Yeah. There's the bit at the end which I really like. Not only do we get the classic Toma quote, the Sogebu, I'll smash that illusion until not even the tiniest piece is left. Then we get, if the right person were to hear this, then surely they would have been reminded of a certain theory. The theory that a certain human had advocated until the moment he vanished from the known world. Even as he was rejected by all and called a demon. Do what thou wilt. They had parted ways, but that power did still reside within this boy. So Toma is following his true thelema at this moment. He's thinking about his own true will, which I really like.
Yeah.
Yes. Cause
And
yeah.
then we got the epilogue.
Okay, fine. I was going to talk about the flamer concept behind that, but hey,
We can't.
you guys want to move on? Chapter 4. Okay, here's the epic fight between the two Aradias and Toma and Thebes. All right, I know you guys want to talk about this, so I'll let you go ahead because I got the boring stuff out of the way.
Right.
I love the fight between the Aradias. I love that fight, dude. And she was all using a mic as like a broom. I love that. I love it. I love it. It's so good. Sorry, Malcolm. Go ahead. Go ahead, Malcolm.
No, I mean, like, it was a really good fight. It was interesting to see. We can sort of see how Aradia's deviated a bit in her thinking, compared to like her base self, I guess. And just, the fights were interesting. Yeah, it was good.
I really liked how Toma figured out the difference between the two Aradias when he was right up next to them. Because I think it was at the gas station they went to. They had one Arada had duct tape around the right ankle, I think it was. Yeah. And that's how you could tell. And then he just, sucker punched the other Aradia, like he always does. Gender equality, the best man in all of anime to do so. So that was,
which means she'll be coming back later to fall in love with him.
Back later. Yeah, she will. And I just really like that. Although, yeah, no, I really like that. And then, while he's fighting what's her name? Thebes. I thought it was a pretty good. I thought the fight was decent. It wasn't like exceptional, but it was okay.
Yeah.
And then it gets, she gets, sucker punched in the face, like they always do. But I don't know. I think I enjoyed the Aradia fight more. Because I think there were a couple lines, like correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there were a couple lines where when both the Aratis were fighting, they actually like were talking or yelling at the same time, where their voices, well, like in my head, their voices are like overlapping or whatever. And I thought that was really cool. I like it when those stuff happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I think one example. Yeah, one example of both of them fighting was, I will bring peace to the city by defeating my enemy, which makes this a good deed. Like they both said at the same time. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I don't know. It's like the small stuff like that I really like.
I like the changing environments in this fight, like when they're going in the ship and that, and how Toma can actually like break the tech, even though it's like not magical, but it is now that it's under the control of Thebes, because otherwise he wouldn't be able to negate anything, but he can this time, which is interesting. And while I was reading it, I was quite confused at one point, because I was like, wait, if he's inside the ship and she can control it, why can't she just like flip it upside down or something? But I don't know. I guess the logistics of the fight confused me, because it was kind of like crazy in that regard.
That's a good point. Now that you like say that,
yeah, I don't know, because I feel like one time she was like inside it as well. Like I found it hard to follow at one point.
Yeah,
chat can help probably.
Sometimes it feels like that's Kamachi's fights just end up going that way. They can be really hard to visualize.
Yeah, because I think there was there like multiple other stuff other than the fucking cruiser as well. At the same time.
Yeah, there's a whole lot.
Yeah. And then she goes like Risk 4, which is called a Dead Phoenix. From what I gather, it increases her control of what she's currently controlling. Like she can use like components and weapons within like the tech, I guess, because she like uses it to like affect like the gas or something like that, the oxygen in the air at one point.
Do all of the Transcendents, do you think they all have like these ultimate forms? We saw with Aradia that she was going to use that ultimate form back in GT6.
Yeah, she thought about using it again this time, but she was like, nah, because other Aradia will do it as well. So
I wonder if that's just a thing that they all have access to, since Moot has the Dead Phoenix
power. I hope so. That'd be really cool to see, like in the next volume or so, them all unleashing like some super form or
it'd be like
whatever.
My favorite series, Dragon Ball Z, and they maybe stand a chance against like Goku and stuff.
Oh yeah,
in terms of power scaling.
Yeah, Goku's rock level, by the way.
Oh, you think so?
I know. So you want to see a clip? I got a clip, bro.
Oh yeah.
I got this too. I got a clip, bro. Hold on a second. I got you.
Clip.
And it was Krillin that threw the rock. Funniest part. 1 second. Oh, it's right here. Right here. Check general. Oh, that's funny.
Let's have a look. Oh, it's a YouTube video.
Yeah, it's a YouTube video.
Ah, fair.
Well, I think we all know Krillin's actually the most powerful character in the series, so that's just to be expected.
But yeah, one of the strategies was Aradia lowers like the anchors on the ships, which then I think then breaks them from like the momentum with some physics kind of stuff, which I won't go into because it's boring. Oh yeah, and what did you guys think of the? Oh, I bet Othinus loved this because it reminded him of Fairy Tale. True strength comes from your friends, Mud Thebes.
Oh my god, yes, I read that. I was like, Fairy Tale vibes, bro. I was like, yo, the power of friendship.
Now Toma has to eat some random fire and get firepower.
Yeah, he said, true strength comes from your friends, Moot Thebes. He caught the Transcendence cheekbone right when she finally turned his way. Kamijo Toma swung his right fist with his full weight behind it.
Just like the power of friendship.
The power of friendship. You already know, Aeon. I love that. That was beautiful. I brought tears in my eyes. It was great. It really was cool.
I knew it.
Yeah, you did.
It's still fairy fail to me.
But
Alright, shall we get on to the part where we've all been waiting for?
yes, because I actually, yeah. Let's get to it.
Okay, so let's do it chronologically. Let's not get carried away. So, Terma wakes up from passing out after the lack of oxygen from the fight. And then Aradia hands him a shrink drink, which then will negotiate with the Bridge Builders Cabal. So he'll go to Alice and say, hey, you better help Anna Sprengel, or we might do something with this, or yeah. Well, just hoping like Alice forgives Terma for telling her off, basically. We don't know if that would have worked or not. And yeah, Murpheebs is also wrapped up because her magic works via exposed skin. Why do all the Transcendents have like exposed skin shit magic? I don't know.
Who cares? You complaining? I'm not complaining.
I'm just curious.
Because I like it.
Yes, because I like it. Yeah, good answer, Malcolm. Because we like it.
Oh yeah, and Terma comes up with a nickname for Aradia, Dia-chan.
Yep.
And then Aradia says, please don't. It's scary when a guy comes on too hard.
I don't know why it's so funny to me. Dia.
There we go. That was my Aradia voice acting. I hope you enjoyed that.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you. Right. So while this is going on, they have no idea, but the Transcendents have already completed their plan. They have finished the ceremony in Academy City, and Christian Rosenchad emerges from this test tube.
Whoa, wait. Before that.
Have I skipped something? Sorry.
Yeah, you skipped the Alistair and Anna Kingsford and Kihara Noken, because like they're on Academy City right now, about to meet up with CRC. Well, when he gets,
Yeah,
but
they're just heading on the way. Yeah.
Yeah, heading on the way. I don't know. I just like Kihara Noken. I like the dog. Golden Retriever, man. I like Golden Retrievers. All right. Sorry, my bad. Continue.
Nah, it's fine. So, the Rosenchad emerges, except he's no longer an old man. He has the body of an 18-year-old and is butt naked. Some
Doesn't
male
he still
fan service
sound like
for
an
you
old
all.
man?
Yeah, his voice is like that of an old man, but his body's young.
Yeah, he's retained that. So, see, all you people complaining about how only girls get the fan service in Index. Well, here you are. Here you have the Rosenchad, fresh out of the test tube, baby. And he's got a beard as well, so which is good. Because maybe I'll be able to cosplay him. You never know.
Right.
Ooh, I can't wait for that.
We'll
we'll
see what his design is like first. And he, basically, random letters is basically like saying, "We are the Transcendents, and we have summoned you, Christian Rosenchad, to help us all. We need your great knowledge and legend to save the world." And Rosenchad's like, "Nah, fuck off.
See ya." Yeah, like, see ya. He just kills them all.
Like,
well, okay,
I
I don't know if he kills them, but like
no.
a light exploded. Like you kind of assume that he killed them, but I couldn't tell.
What's his like motivation again? What's his intentions?
So, in his long-winded speech, where it's like the "It Bothers Me" 2.0, we got a new subscriber, Benny Robinson. Thank you. So he basically thinks, well, he's aware that humanity is just terrible at the moment, and he sees them as imperfect beings in a way. He strives for like this perfection, and I think something on the equivalent of like angels or secret chiefs, I imagine. And he just wants to wipe them out because he just sees them. He's just fed up of them. He's like, they don't deserve to exist, I think. So he's basically Karonzon, but except only trying to destroy humanity and not
He's reversed
the world
Jesus.
and stuff. Yeah, people are calling him the anti-Toma because he's like got this had some savior type legend attached to him, like some kind of I don't know if it was a savior complex, because I don't know if he sees himself as a savior, maybe, I don't know, but he does like the reverse. So he has the tools to save people, but he's like deciding now just fucking kill him.
Man, I don't know. It's so weird that they chose to revive him because it's like
I called it though. In previous like Genesis Testament videos. I had a feeling he would come back.
Yeah, but not like this.
Not like this.
I guess so, because I kind of assumed,
like,
what if they
we
came
want
across
this,
his tomb or something?
It's just like, we want this Ultra Savior, right? He's like the ultimate figure of like what all of us want. And then they bring back the discount version of what that was.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought
went from Walmart brand Jesus.
you were so disappointed because you wanted Jesus that bad.
I was.
Understandable. But yeah,
Because it would have been one step closer to like some like proper representative of like God showing up to do something in the series. Like we had the angels for a bit, and it was like, oh, look how hyper powerful this is. It's moving the entire like solar system and galaxy of like with like even trying, all the stars in the sky are moving. It's like, all right, let's bring in the final boss of that. And it's like, here's freaking Christian Rosencruz, whatever.
Kreutz,
You know,
I believe, is the pronunciation
Kreutz.
from some. I think I asked about the pronunciation like a while ago, like when he was first name dropped, and apparently, I think it was someone in the comments said that, oh yeah, in like German, like the Kreutz is pronounced oi, so.
Alright.
Yeah,
Because like
It's an oi
I don't know,
sound.
like in the little bit of research I've done on him, it's like, oh yeah, he was believed to be like the reincarnation of Lazarus or John the Baptist, or not John the Baptist. Wait, was it John the Baptist or just John the Apostle? I don't
Saint
remember.
something.
Oh, okay, the Apostle John. Why? Why'd they choose him?
Oh my god, dude.
They had all
Because
the
he's the
foreshadowing
Rosenchad.
there.
Why not?
Rosen snore. I don't care.
But yeah,
Oh.
the way I thought he would be introduced in the story is if
Ouch.
that, because there's the legend about his tomb, like there's some like tomb where he's meant to be buried that no one knows about and stuff. So I assumed that that tomb would be found by the Transcendent Source or Anna Sprengel or something back when he was first name dropped. But yeah, I didn't expect him to like be birthed out of fucking nothing. But oh well. I guess that's one way of doing it.
Out of a fetus.
Yeah, just random fucking Alistair spell.
Yeah. This is all
Uh,
Alistair's fault. Alistair did everything wrong.
okay, Othinus, I need to know why did you hate this moment where Alice gets
All right,
wrecked?
2 hours of waiting to finally say this. All right, man. Look. This is the worst part in all of GT8 because this not Chad over here, CRC, one-tapped Alice, and like, you how do you one-tap Alice? Alice is like, what was it, like the top Transcendent member, the irregular Transcendent that controlled everything, could like potentially warp reality and all this like amazing stuff to get one tapped by an 18-year-old dude with a guy's voice who's 68 years old or something. I don't know, man. That pissed me off, bro. I wanted to see Alice and this old man fight. Well, young man with an old ass voice. I want to see them go at it. But no. She gets one tapped.
Erased from existence.
I didn't like that. I was fuming. I was pissed. I wanted to see Alice. I wanted to see more of Alice and what she could do. Not just get like.
Yeah, I was sort of waiting for her like self-defense system to kick
even
in
that
or
too.
something, and he'd overcome that. But nah, he just sort of crushed her skull.
Yeah, crushed her skull, bro.
Fatality.
Kamachi finally just kills off the
fatality.
lolly in the main series and has to do it like the most gruesome or a gruesome way. It's funny. His beloved blonde hair, blue-eyed lolly, and he killed her.
But she has to be back, like, because they haven't shown a Jabberwock, because we know that Alice can summon like monsters and creatures and things from the Alice in Wonderland books, and I assume a Jabberwock will be her trump card because it's, you know, like a massive dragon, ugly looking thing. So the fact that they would kill her, not show that, I find ridiculous. So yeah, and I think like with good old Mary still there, they can bring her back.
We all know what's gonna happen is Aradia is gonna sacrifice herself to bring Alice back.
Well, hold on. It's not the fact that she died. Like, it's okay that she did die. The problem I have with her dying is that she didn't really put up a fight before she did die. Like, I wanted to see like some battle or something, like before she just gets one tapped out of existence. Like, that was just kind of lame. I wanted some fight back, but we didn't get that. That's why I'm mad about it. I wanted something, but we got nothing.
CRC is a no-name brand Jesus. Says Gig.
So, yep, that's my thoughts. So when GT9 comes out and when I read it, I can't wait to see Anna come back, and I can't wait to see these overpowered people and CRC get one tap by Toma.
Yeah, didn't the prologue, he sort of worded it in a way that sounds like, oh yeah, there is no chance of this working out. The boy did not yet know the darkness of the despair that replaced optimism.
Oh, we're gonna see Dark Toma. Dark Toma, please, please. Can we see?
Ooh, that would be cool.
Edgelord Toma, please give it to me.
No,
Edgelord Toma.
Kamachi did word it the boy, which is Alice's way of referring to Toma, if I remember.
My boy.
correctly. My boy.
Teacher.
Okay, so what's gonna happen with Toma the second he realizes Alice is dead?
He's
Because
gonna
his motivation
freak
was
out.
also to save Alice. So
He's gonna cope and seethe, cry.
cut off his right arm and shoot
No.
out dragons.
It's gonna be like
He'll
Nanny.
just find another way. He'll find another way.
The invisible thing's
Yeah,
gonna
probably.
show up and then consume the other invisible thing, and then they'll
Yeah,
shoot out a new
wish.
invisible thing.
He'd be like, I know, let's turn Index into a magic god so she can revive them all.
Actually, it's Demon God if you rest the Yin Press
Oh
translation.
my lord.
They fixed it though. They fixed it.
Well, in the later novels, I don't think they
Yeah.
updated or corrected it in the new release.
Well, yeah. Oh well. Oh yeah. Do you guys think Accelerator will get out of prison? Because it seems like he's used up all his cards. He seems to be like, oh, I can't really do anything now. Someone in the comments on my GT8 video said that he might call upon the level 5s as a potential card, but then it's also like Accelerator acknowledges that he doesn't want to be like Alistair, and I feel like using the level 5s might be an Alistair-esque move. So do you guys think that Accelerator has no choice but to get out of prison now?
I think Misaka and Misaki he could call upon without it being like an Alistair move, since they're sort of directly tied with the events.
Yeah, but they're fodder compared to
Um,
Rose and Chad.
Yeah, but
You know, What I
just-
would like to see personally is
Who isn't?
it'd be really cool if Accelerator could get a hold of Ahana Etsu. I know we don't know much about Ahana Etsu, but if Accelerator called the number 6 ranked, or the 6th ranked level 5, I think that'd be pretty cool. But then like expand upon him a little bit more, I think that'd be cool.
What are you talking about? Ayana Etsu died in the mental or not, the Dark Matter spinoff.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she died.
Shut up.
She was a girl.
I hate you, bro. I hate you so much. But no. If Accelerator broke out though, I think that'd be really cool. Contract another demon, maybe? That'd be cool.
I don't think
Yo.
he is. I think Kamachi's dedicated himself to making sure that. I think he's made it clear since Volume 1 that this is where Accelerator has to be.
Dude, but what if somebody like broke Accelerator out though?
I mean, like, how are you gonna make him leave?
By plot?
Oh well, I mean, then by that means anything. could
Destroy the
happen.
prison.
Yeah, destroy
just-
prison.
Teleports away. Well, I didn't mean to. The plot
Yeah,
dictated I got teleported away though, just
Yeah,
like it
last
did in
order over there.
the manga.
I don't know. What do you think, Aeon? What do you think's gonna happen?
I have a feeling he'll come out soon because it's been a while. I don't know how long Kamachi can keep doing this.
It's been like
I feel like it was a-
days.
Yeah, I feel like it was a different case with Alistair being in a tube all the time because that was his thing, while Accelerator's thing is, is being one of the three main heroes, being one of the protagonists. So, yeah, I feel like Accelerator's time is going to come soon. I feel like with the introduction of Rose and Chad, it's going to be quite chaotic and destructive in the city, because I just really hope that Rose and Chad acts upon his words and doesn't just like say, oh, I'm going to wipe out all of humanity in one because I'm not going to kill people right now. Kind of like a Karonzon thing. I hope he actually like goes, nah, screw it, I'm just going to go haywire. I'm just going to go just go
I
mad.
hope, man. We need an enemy that's just bad shit crazy.
Yeah.
Or like or a villain that's from like a different like world or something. Because like, well, I guess we already had that, but you know what I mean. Like just something.
isekai.
What? No.
Saying Tomo
Well-
should get isekai and fight the demon lord in another world with a video game system.
Oh my god. But
Oh, yeah. Go on.
I just want to say also, ever since GT came out, Accelerator hasn't done much. Like aside from being in the prison, obviously, like he hasn't done much. And as just a fan favorite character, people are getting kind of sick of him just sitting inside that prison. So I think you were right, and they're gonna act upon that and bust him out or do something. And of course, get his platinum wings. I can't, brother, I cannot wait to see that.
He
Or
should
I
just
guess
shoot
free
his
though.
platinum wings out a window and fight that way without leaving.
There are
the
no windows in
prison.
that prison. What the hell?
He'll make a window with the platinum wings.
Oh my god.
Yeah, hopefully. While I do like the creative decision, it's been a controversial decision, of course. I want to make a video about it sometime, but I do like how
Upset if Accelerator leaves. I'll actually be upset if Kamachi lets Accelerator leave.
What? Why?
It's a good thing
I don't
Kamachi
want him
doesn't
to
get-
leave. I think this is an important character moment for him. I think Kamachi has already made it clear that he
Yeah.
intends this to be like, oh, Accelerator
Okay.
is going to pay for his crimes. He's shown in the
Okay.
first book, like, yes, I'm going to go, even if Last Order is in danger, I am going to stick to what I believe my morals are and that I should pay for my crimes. And no matter what, I can't leave this prison. And so if he were to go
Okay,
back
so-
on that and leave the prison, it would just completely negate all the character.
No, it won't. It depends on the
Bro,
execution.
he's been
Depends
going
depends
through
how it's
these
written.
And I don't think
Depends how
there
it's
is an
written.
excuse. I think the whole point that Kamachi set up since the beginning is there can't be an excuse for me to leave. I have to stay here.
Yeah, but surely there's an exception to every rule.
I don't think so. I think like it's clear that Accelerator doesn't want there to be an exception to the rule.
What?
He's paying
So
for his
if-
crimes. No, The average guy who commits a murder can't just leave because there's an exception to the rule.
Yeah, but when you're a fucking convict with platinum wings, who could easily, you know,
Alright.
prevent people from dying.
But the convict
Come on.
with platinum wings is the one who said he doesn't want to leave the prison because he's paying for his crimes.
Yeah, but what if the city gets blown up? Then what happens then?
Well, what if Last Order was going to get blown up? He was willing to let that happen.
No, he was
Because
entrusting
believes-
Toma.
because
He was
and he
entrusting.
entrusts Toma
he was-
with this.
he was
if
entrusting
were to
Toma
leave,
like
that
he
means
said
no
in
longer
OT.
entrusts Toma.
In World War III, where
If
he
he
said,
leaves
"Oh, Toma,
now,
save Last Order for me."
If he were to leave, it means he no longer has that trust in Toma.
Okay, all right. If Toma gets wrecked and level 5s get wrecked, Kazakiri gets wrecked, would you then be happy with Accelerator coming out?
Man is
No,
not
because he would
changing
just
his
get
mind.
wrecked if all those guys got wrecked.
I don't know, because like Toma has some source, but most of the source is locked in his right arm, and if he's not able to use that, then it's like, oh, I guess the next most powerful person in the city that still is affiliated with Academy
Hamasara.
City is
He'll show up and
Accelerator.
take care of it.
Oh, okay,
No,
right,
no,
yeah, yeah.
no Hamazura. Nope.
I unironically think if you set up if Kamachi sets up that situation, it's just bad writing. I think if he has to create an excuse for why Accelerator has to leave, despite making it super clear that Accelerator doesn't want to leave, that it goes against his morals to leave, it goes against the plot of setting up Toma as the person he trusts to the point where he won't even go to save Last Order. And if Kamachi writes himself to a wall where that's the only way he can progress the story, that's the only thing he can do, it's bad writing. I think that it would just be a complete failure. It would be contrived. It would be contrived just to have him leave. To say, I give up on writing this plot line.
Right. Whatever.
I'm with you, Aeon. I think Accelerator should be set
Oh,
free.
thank you. Okay, so we get the confrontation between CRC and Alistair and Kingsford. So Rosenchad seems pretty confident. He seems like these are just like my descendants, essentially, of modern Western magic. And he's like, huh, is this the best modern Western magic has to offer us, or something like that? Oh yeah, he says, your mere child's play cannot defeat this old man. So he seems pretty confident, even though Alistair has Karonzon's body, so it's not like he's just regular Alistair. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty scared for Alistair and Kingsford. I do feel like they'll potentially be able to stalemate Rosenkreutz, but I just hope that Alistair doesn't get, like, just shafted it off the bat. That's going to be, like, really devastating for me as the fanboy. I don't want him to drop that hard. What I want to happen is Alistair run away, let Kingsford stall fucking Rosenkreutz as much as possible. Alistair, you can take the L for now, run away, which is the smart thing to do. And then meet up with Toma, Accelerator, whoever, Aradia, draft a plan to defeat Rosenchad. Just make the fucking golden Keikaku, and then just get to work. And then see how that goes. That's my opinion.
I like it.
Thank you.
I think Alistair should die.
Dude, what the hell?
He can't die. He's faked death. He's died already. He's like Ridley or Bowser.
Right. That's why I think he
Can't
should
die.
he should sacrifice himself to save the world.
He already sacrificed
CRC.
himself already, though. He did that in
Yeah, but for
Bronze
real
Heart.
this time.
For real this time.
Because now he
No,
just died and became more powerful.
No. Listen, when Aleister said in New Testament 22 that Choronzon is a temporary body, well, I think Rosen-chan might be a better body. Who knows? Maybe he'll try to get CRC's body.
Toma should die.
Toma should die. He's died like
him
how many?
too.
He's died a few times in GT, but he's, well, fake death. Yeah, I just want to know what good old Mary's gonna do, because it's like, oh yeah, she. At least they can't recruit any new good old Marys, thank God, because having more than one would be quite jarring for the plot in terms of having multiple characters who can just like revive people for near free. Like, I don't care that Toma like passed out from his blood loss lately from earlier in a novel that we didn't really talk about, but that happened. Like, if you have like multiple characters who can just like bring someone back to life just like that, it's like, ugh. Oh well. So
It's a dangerous type of character to have in a series, one that takes away the,
yeah,
anything that would be bad.
yeah, I'm kind of scared if good old Mary does have like this role of just becoming a convenient revival woman. I think she was like written relatively well in GT6. It didn't feel too obnoxious despite Toma dying like twice in that volume. But if she like just, I'm pretty confident she's gonna revive Alice. But if it's just more than that, I'm just gonna be like, ugh, come on, let him die. Aeon wants all index characters to die. Confirmed.
True.
Okay, I guess that's the end of the volume at least. Woo!
Alright.
We did it. We got there.
Damn. Sure
Shall we
did.
do? Shall we do Q&A? If you have any questions, then send them in the chat, please, and we will try to answer. Best
When
as
y'all
possible.
think we're gonna get the next book?
Yeah, what are
Think
your
we're gonna wait
predictions for
another 8
GT9?
Oh man, 7 months from now. I don't know, dude.
I don't know. It seems like the plot for GT9 would be pretty straightforward. They're not really being hunted at the moment now that CRC is back. I think that's sort of derailed any plans to hunt down Toma and gang. Unless he just suddenly knows that he needs to take care of that loose end. And it seems like, I assume Alistair is going to be sort of rushing to that too. So it just seems like, I assume things are going to be happening until Toma gets there. It'll be like the first half will be pretty Toma-less as things play out with other characters, maybe. I think that would be neat, but who knows, really?
Okay, first question. Piero Colombo asks, when are you going to rank all side story volumes, Aeon? Listen, you may think I've not noticed the recurring comments, but I have. So this is if you want my honest opinion of it, here's my honest opinion.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm down, technically. Like, I'm not against the idea. I mean, I've ranked like all the index volumes, I think, a while ago. I probably should do another list now that there's way more volumes and stuff. Yeah, I want to do more tier lists, definitely. But for the side story one, it's like, if I were to do it, it would have to include all the spin-offs as well, because it's like, not many people read the side stories. Like, okay, most people read like SS1 and 2, but other than that, there's not many people reading like the Railgun side stories, I can tell you that, or
Yeah.
some of the more
fake
obscure
fans.
ones like the Amakasa entrance exam. So it would have to be like all side story spin-offs, etc., because then people see, oh, Railgun, oh, Dark Matter, because that's what most people read. So that would be, because I from my perspective, I have to think about what people what a lot of people would like to see because I want to get, you know, more views, which is understandable. A YouTuber who wants more views. What? Can you believe it? In this day and age?
Sell out.
I know. So, yeah, it would have to be that. But I would want to do all volumes ranked first, to be honest, like mainline volumes, I mean, from Index. And then do that as like a sequel, say, oh, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then you want to see me rank the spin-offs, then subscribe or whatever. So I probably do it that way. So that's why it's not really on my, like, immediate list to do, to be honest, because it's like, it's not something that jumps out at me that's like gonna have like mass appeal, unless it does include the spin-offs, like I said. But yeah, I want to do the mainline stuff first. So there's your answer. Hope you're okay with that. Okay, who's got the next question? Isn't that the Aeon of Horus you posed? Oh, that's just a quote from the volume. I just saw a question mark. I was like, wait, is Matrix asking a question? Konrad von Hotzendorf. When is the season 4 of the anime? Are you talking about Index or Railgun or both? If you're talking about Index, well, there is a hunch that it may happen next year, being the 20th anniversary of not only Index but the entire franchise. But we'll have to see. We might get some news on that next month with the Dengeki new projects 30th anniversary thing, which I will obviously try and monitor and see if we do get anything. What about you guys? Do you guys think we'll get season 4 soon?
Part of me hopes not.
But it's good for the
Shut up,
franchise.
Malcolm. I want it. I want it now. I've been waiting forever, like everybody else, and I want to see NT9 animated. So I'm going to keep hoping and praying.
It's because it's my favorite franchise that I don't want to see them screw it up again.
Well, you know what? I'll take the risk. It can't be as bad as Seven Deadly Sins Season 3, so... You know,
or it could be worse.
I hope not.
Imagine if they just completely screw up the Othinus arc.
Dude, they probably will. If they
What
make
if
it, they probably will.
Make every volume just one episode. Man, that would suck. And everybody who was cheering on Season 4 would be to blame. They'd probably also be the biggest haters of Othinus.
I mean, I just hope they do it justice, but even if it doesn't, it'll generate interest in the series again, and people will check it out, even if it's shit. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. At least it'd be cool to get certain scenes animated and some cool openings. That's guaranteed. Well, at least I hope so. Yeah. Only time will tell.
No, they totally are gonna make it. I know they are. There's just no way they wouldn't make it. Actually,
yeah.
No, they'll make it. They'll make it. They'll make it.
I mean,
make it.
If Data Live can get like fucking season 5, then why can't Index? Like, come on.
Oh my god, tell me about it. I just.
If what was formerly the best-selling light novel franchise only had 3 seasons after 15 years, they don't care.
It's a shame. Big shame. Next
Huge
question.
shame.
Yeah. Lucero Flores asks, when are you going to rank the Toaru boys? Yeah, I'm aware I haven't done that one yet.
Big Toaru fan.
No, I want to. Yeah, I don't know when I'll do that, but I do want to do it. It's just that I've got like so many.
I'll help you right here. All right, man. So number 1's Accelerator, and number 10 is actually not even number 10. Hamasara is not even on the list because no one.
Yeah,
likes
because he
Hamasara.
transcends the list.
No. Get that. No, he doesn't transcend anything.
No, we're talking about like all of them. Yeah, to be honest, like. I don't know, because I've got a lot of ideas and stuff coming up, a lot of projects coming up. So, in terms of what I've got planned, but I do want to do that. If I'm gonna make like a next tier list video, it would probably be that, to be honest. So I want to yeah, get out of the way because I did the girls one. So yeah, hopefully soon, but we'll see. I want to do it, but it's just time and priorities. Seth Mann asks, which character in the next volume of GT do you want to see to be dead? I think I might know Othinus' answer.
Oh yeah.
Aradia, right?
No response.
Man,
I mean, you can kill off Aradia. Like, she's cool, but I mean,
there's another
shit.
one now, so I get a replacement.
There's another one. 11 amount of copies of her.
That's what Kamachi's plan was for introducing her, so he can kill off the first one and just be like, don't worry, I got a second one for you.
Yep.
For me,
Although we killed Othinus, damn, that would suck.
For me, it's probably good old Mary, but just because I think that she could be used as a plot device tool just to revive people throughout. Just having her existence there just makes you think, oh, this can all be undone. So I just want her out of the way, and that another good old Mary can't be recruited. Not that because I hate her character. I think she's all right character, but just because like, just the power in this situation is just annoying to me. So I'm just like, yeah, she needs to be dead.
Thinking about it though, it feels like the real reason for Kamachi to introduce good old Mary would have been to ultimately to use it as a plot device to revive Alice.
Yeah, which is annoying. Really annoying. Even though I'd like to see the Jabberwock and everything, I'm like, I want Alice's death to be meaningful, but I have a hunch it won't. And at the moment, when she died in this volume, I was like, I can't really take this seriously because good old Mary's just still there. It's just like, literally, bruh. Oh well. Mr. Galath asks, thoughts on Toaru dad ranking for Father's Day as a short since not many relevant dads. Yes, Father's Day is pretty much coming to an end in the UK in like an hour and a half, but
Alistair ranks at the bottom.
No, the best dad in the world. But no.
Kid.
If I had my time again, I probably would, but it's like I've been pretty busy today, traveling and stuff. So, but yeah, well, I've got more shorts planned. I've been on a shorts storm, so I'll probably do another short midweek. See if I can do any more remixes as well, because those have been going crazy for me. It's all part of the plan. Where are we? Oh fuck! The chat jumped as I was scrolling, which is annoying.
That always happens.
Okay, I think the next question is Matrix. Oh, what's that?
Lucido Flores was the last person you read.
Oh yeah, no, it's Galath as well. Yeah, Mr. Galath. Matrix from the server, who's a mod. Welcome. I can see GT9 going either of these three ways: Terma snapping in the next versus Rosenchad, or some secret chief stuff with Alistair and Alice, or another build-up for even more hype GT10. Thoughts?
I'm sorry, but what? I wasn't paying attention.
Come on!
I'm sorry, I was not paying attention.
Fuck's sake. Okay, I can see GT9 going either of these three ways. Turbo snapping in the next, and versus Rosenchad, or some secret chief stuff with Alistair and Alice, or another build-up for even more hype GT10. Thoughts?
Accelerator will break out of prison, or he'll be rescued from prison or something, and he's gonna go solo this CRC guy.
Yeah, and then I dropped the series.
Okay, well, no one asked.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he has thoughts, so yeah.
No, honestly, it'd be really cool to see like Othinus get her powers back for like a short amount of time. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to see Terma Snap become dark, and then yeah, Alistair master Keikaku with Terma. That's what I want to see.
I can see the Toma snapping part. anything else, I feel like it's up in the air.
Yeah, honestly, I think Thomas Snap can be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I bet his hair will turn blonde.
Super Saiyan.
Power up to a new form. Yeah, you already got the.
I knew it. I knew it.
Jeez.
Okay, next question. Brumakian Productions. Why so much hate on hamasara Othinus? I think it's directed towards you.
Oh, because he's a bitch. And I hate his character.
Boo.
I don't like him. He's just like a Toma, but without any powers.
What? Like a
He
Toma?
breaks his character scaling brain.
No, I just don't like him. I just never liked Hamazura. I didn't like his personality. I didn't like anything about him. I just thought he was kind of useless, and they only made him like relevant, but like because of the story, which makes sense. But I didn't think he deserved the part that he got to make it relevant. I don't know. I don't like Hamazura. Also, I think it was the very first time I saw him too in the anime, because I watched the anime then read, but I didn't like the introduction of Hamazura. That's probably why I got bad vibes.
The real reason is because you were gonna make a video on why Mugino 10 trillion% destroys Hamazura, and then they saw the episode. It's like, what?
Dude,
But I scaled it.
I'm gonna do that for my next one, bro. Why Accelerator 10 trillion% beats all of SCP? Yo, say less, dude. Oh yeah, but no, Hamazura just I don't know. I don't like Hamazura. I don't like anything about him. Just don't like him. His existence, just no. Bye. See ya.
Right. Prince Manic asks, this is mostly a question for Othinus again, but which Genshin character do you think fits the most into Index, and why is it Mona?
Okay, for one, it's not Mona, because Mona's only a scientist, but she doesn't do any science because she's not that smart. I would have to say it's probably Raiden Shogun or Yaimiko. Those are the two best characters I say, because they're deities of some sort, and they are based off religion, kind of like the true magic gods in a sense. So I would say something like them, or have to be that one dude, the Geo dude. Yeah, I played Genshin. Well, not recently, but I played a lot of Genshin. Yeah.
Hey, can we kick him off the show?
Well,
soon.
dude.
Not too much time left. Yeah, we'll power through these questions. Ryan Rodriguez, what if Saint Germain stayed in Terma's body, however the virus disappeared? How would it affect Terma with his new powers? Could he train to use diamond magic more?
I love that. Like, seriously though, back in GT2, I loved him that he could use that magic. That was so cool.
Yeah.
I really liked that. I really did like that. Man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna cut you off, man.
Oh no, it's cool, it's cool. Yeah, I don't know, because like I feel like still, regardless of having the virus or not, like still the impact of using magic when he's an Esper. I guess he was able to mitigate some of the damage through the diamond structure inside his body, but I feel like the overuse of that would have its toll. But yeah, it would be cool to see if he could like do a shonen kind of power training thing with it, but it's not really Index style, is it?
Yeah, I think it would sort of negate the point of Toma's character. Get it? Negate.
Ha ha ha.
This guy.
Where are we?
No.
If Alice dies, no, that wasn't a question.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I wish
no,
he
I'm
kept
trying to get
it.
past that. No,
I wish he kept the power. That'd be so cool.
We'll limit it to one question per person as always, because otherwise it'd be a while. When you Gig asks, when you say snap, do you mean like when Terma killed that golden Izzard? Yeah, probably. Well, he didn't kill the Aureolus dummy. He thought about it, but then decided not to. But then I think Style was the one to fully finish off the dummy. But yeah, I guess something like that, because that's when like Tomo was trying to like figure out his own moral complex after losing his memories. So yeah, maybe it was the full potential of that, or maybe something like Kamijo no Toma-esque, or what Olorus mentioned when he said, "Oh, you'll turn into a monster if you lose Othinus," or something. So yeah,
Maybe
something
something like in Virtual On, you know. Like
oh, here we go again.
Virtual
Okay,
On.
I'll read it. When I'm not writing scripts on my commute, I will read.
Let's go.
Yeah,
I was elected to lead, not to read. Right. Where are we? Is that everything?
Is that
Yeah,
everything?
one question. Yeah, we'll do one question. We'll do one question per person, so make it fair. All right, that's it, folks. Thank you for watching. Make sure you follow Othinus in the links down below, and Malcolm as well, even though he doesn't upload anything. Still waiting for that. I know. When you upload it, when you upload a video, I will read Virtual On. Deal?
Oh, deal. I'm just gonna upload
Hey!
a video with just a black screen.
Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, we have members only content now, so if you want to become a channel member, make sure to press that join button for exclusive members only videos and epic emotes, among other cool perks. Anything else you want to say, guys? GT9
Hey,
good?
make sure you all subscribe. Oh, make sure you all subscribe to Aeon. Dude's really cool.
Oh, made me blush. Oh.
Make sure you all read Heavy Object, the Superior
not Malcolm,
series.
though. Don't subscribe to Malcolm, though.
Okay, read Heavy Object, read Virtual On. Genesis Testament 9, hopefully be hype.
Dude,
Anyone
I'm with
else?
Aeon, Malcolm. You upload a video, I'll read Heavy Object. I'm with Aeon on this one, bro.
Here we go. Heavy
Hey.
Object. Bro. I will literally upload a video just to make.
Nah,
you
it's gotta be a
read
good
22
video with like
volumes.
time put into it. You can't just upload like a 2-second video and be like, all right, read it. No. Don't work like that.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna make 20 trillion% why Othinus loses to Hamasara.
I mean, she does. She's 15 centimeters tall. What do you expect?
Not
man?
prime. Magic God.
Nah, dude. All right, I got nothing more to say, dude.
All right. We've had our fun, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, wherever you are in the world. And until next time,